We are live and we are hyped. We're going to have a discussion about No Man's Sky, about all of the stuff that's coming out today. Get hyped. We are there. This is what we're doing. Get involved in this conversation. It is on. Let's go. Right. Important things. There will be spoilers. There will be spoilers. I'm prefacing it. There is going to be spoilers. Okay? There's going to be information. There's going to be interviews. There's going to be stuff that we're reading all over the internets. We're going to be getting excited. We're going to get people involved in this discussion. I need to hear your comments. I need to know what you're thinking. I want to get excited. I want you guys to be involved in this. I haven't got Sword with me. I am Sam. This is Noobs in Space and we are getting hyped. Yes, we are. Okay, so get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. I've got interviews with Sean Murray, all kinds of stuff coming up, not with me directly, but through the interwebs and things. So get excited. That's going to be happening. I've got to do the self-promotion. I haven't done that yet. There's loads of you here already. I love you for it. Thank you so, so much. But I do need to really quickly do the self-promotion thing. We've got to get as many people in here as possible. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Give me 2 seconds, guys. And I'm going to literally just click these links in the things and do those amazing things, and then we're going to get going on this. That's what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Yeah, we are. You can tell, like, the hype levels for me at the moment are just like beyond control. I literally have no control over my hype at the moment. I feel like I've eaten like 85 bags of sugar. You know, everyone's jumped on this. I wasn't going to do this. I was going to hold off. I was going to be like, no, let everyone see it. But do you know what? Everybody else and their dog and their sister's dog and their brother's, nephew's, uncle's dog is getting involved in this conversation. So do you know what? I thought Noob Nationers, they're not going to be left out of this. That's not going to happen. This is not going on. We're going to be talking about the freaking best game ever made in the creation of ever. No Man's Sky. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Right, I've got to quickly do the tweet thing. Okay. So, boom. Oh, why? Why is it doing things? Why is it doing the wrong things? I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. Boom. Paste that. Haha. That's in there. Boom. Give me some things. Give me a picture when I do the thing. Is it going to show me the picture? No, don't know. Not sure. There it is. It's showing the picture. Happy days. Let's get down. Let's get down funky. Dirty. All kinds of crazy stuff is going on right now. I've actually got to use the phone at the same time as using the PC, so I can read things on the PC and read things that you guys are doing at the same time, because that's the way we're going to do this. So it might be a little bit like a little bit disjunctions. I'm sorry. Exciting things. It's going to be great either way, so don't worry. We're going to do that. But I need to turn myself down because I'm super loud, and that's never good. Right, okay, chat. Pop the chat up. Okay, so we've got the chat at the same time. That's awesome. Here we go. Right, so, haha. There we go. Here he is. Right, so I've got this. Right, so what we're going to do, peeps, right, is we're going to start with an interview with the one, the only, the divine-like man himself, Sean fucking Murray. That's right, I swore. That's how excited I am today. All the rules about PG and stuff out of the window today, okay? So you're going to have to bear with me with that, because too hyped to care. So this is what we're going to do. Hope you guys are okay with that. If you're okay with that, let me know in the thing, and I'll make sure that I'm reading that. And this is, yeah, happy days. Everyone happy with knowing that it's going to be a little bit fraught and a little bit sweary and stuff today? Hope so, because this is fucking amazing. Yes, it is. You know it, I know it, everybody else knows it. That's why we're going to talk about it. That's exactly what we're going to do. Haha! Right, so here we go. This is the IGN interview, okay? So this one states, okay, Hello Games has provided new details and a new trailer for its No Man's Sky Next update, which will include full multiplayer, character customization, and visual overhaul among features. While we knew multiplayer was coming, it's free on the July 24th update, there will be a lot more included than previously mentioned. Many of these elements, particularly character customization, I say it again, character customization, and a third-person viewpoint option have been requested since the game's release. Yes, they have. Thank you, Sean. You are a beast. New trailer has also been been released, showing some of the features in the game. We've all watched that. We know it's sexy. Now they know it's sexy. Good. Haha. That's what you get, haters. In your face. Slap. That's what Sean Murray's done to the rest of the gaming community. Just one massive bitch slap. What the? He's just taken out every single person in game creation. Devs, hide from the Murray Meister. He is coming. He's coming with a vengeance. He's walked through the door like fucking Terminator, guns out ready, and he's like, he's not come with me if you want to live. He's going, come with me if you want to see the best of the universe. Let's go. Sean, you're a beast! Multiplayer. Players will be able to join their friends or meet strangers, and they can play full-time together as a party. The trailer seems to indicate 4-player parties, but that's still a little bit unconfirmed. But it's kind of been other stuff saying 4-player. I think it's 4-player. Could be 16-player. We don't really know, but let's get into that later. Character customization. Your traveller is now more than just a floating camera. Yes, it is. You are you now, and that is sexy. All Hello Games has confirmed is that you can personalise your appearance, but the trailer seems to suggest playing as different races with customisable spacesuits. Yes, we know that. It's confirmed. You can customise stuff. They have actually absolutely confirmed that. The entire game, both on foot and in ship, can now be played from third-person perspective, letting you see your customised character. Selfies, just saying, this is what we wanted, now we're on it. Updated visuals, Hello promises, dramatically improved planetary terrain generation, ground textures, waters, and clouds. Yes, you heard it right. You heard it on Cobra, you're hearing it here. And clouds, yes! With more detail added to ships, building, and NPCs. You are no longer bound to a single planet base building. Bases can now be built anywhere on the planet. That's right, anywhere, including underwater. That's sexy. I'm going to be doing that. So excited. I don't think you could probably tell. Anyway, in multiplayer, bases are shared among the party. Bases size limits have been increased, and hundreds of new parts have been added to help you create what you want. Freighter base building has also now been extended. Apparently now there's a massive freighter thing. There's like a big bay. You can build rooms and stuff. It's crazy. I'm so excited about that. Oh my lord. You can now command a fleet of giant ships, right? 50. Not 1, not 2, not 10, not 15. 50 frigates and freighters in a thing that you control. You send them out to do things, and it actually goes and does it. It's not like it just comes back and it's like, oh yeah, we've done the mission now. No, you can go with them and check it out. Not even joking. Amazing. Okay. I don't even know where I was now. I'm that excited. Okay. Here we go. Hello saying that you can only send a fleet into the universe or deploy them to help you as you explore a specific system. Yes, you can. How sexy is that? Multiplayer missions. Friends can be invited onto your freighter, and using the Galactic Commission station lets you kick off challenging missions built for multiple players. What have I been saying about co-op missions and stuff? Yes, and yes. And yes, and a bit more yes, just in case we weren't yes enough. There are a lot more questions to be answered, particularly around multiplayer. It's not clear how players join one on each other. It is clear. You're just stupid, IGN. Just saying. How they're moved onto the same location, and how you just said above. This is how you do it. You invite people, and there's a Galactic Commission thing. Why are you now contradicting yourself? Oh my God, you're meant to be journalists. You shouldn't be doing this job. Seriously, go home, do something else. This is not cool. There's no doubt that these changes continue to fulfil the promise that notoriously underfed launch of No Man's Sky all got to throw a bit of salt in there. Oh, little bit of salt. What are you, the no? Come on, what are you doing? This is an incredibly important update for us, writes creator, divine, godlike, the one, the only, Sean Murray. But it's also just another step in a longer journey. We'll continue to support No Man's Sky in this way for the foreseeable future. Not only are they going to be doing updates like we see with Next and stuff, but they're also adding weekly events and stuff that we can partake in as communities, and that's a way to earn a second type of currency, yeah? And that second type of currency will allow you to get really cool customizable things, not just for you, but for your entire team. Emotes, you know it, we're having dances off in No Man's Sky. It's gonna happen. I feel like John Travolta, naked, covered in glitter, oiled up, ready to go, let's get down tonight. That's what's gonna be happening in Next. It's going to be absolutely freaking insane. Next update arrives for free. Let me just say that again to all the haters out there, all the haters that have ever tried to troll me, ever tried to troll any other No Man's Sky creator. The next update arrives for free free, the price of nothing, on PS4 and PC on July 24th. And it also releases for an Xbox One version, which will be fully up to date with the original platform. Yes, it will. This is incredible. Absolutely insane. What are you guys thinking about just that one article? This is just the IGN article. Look at this. Okay, so I've got some stuff. I'm going to start reading things now because I haven't done that. But that's what we're going to do because yeah. Okay, so we've got. Oh my Christ, I didn't realise there was this many things. So this is, okay, so what I'm going to do is I can't say hi to absolutely everyone and name everyone by name because it's going to take longer than me reading stuff out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, hello everyone, love all of you guys, thank you so much for coming by to take part in this discussion. I am super hyped. I do feel like I've drunk about 18 Red Bulls in one go. All of this information is sending me a little bit loopy. I so wish Sword was here. I love Sword. I hope all you guys love Sword. If you love Sword, click on his name. He's one of the moderators in the chat. You can't miss him. Sword AH, he's got a really, really sexy little icon thing. Go and subscribe and like to his channel because he is the other side of Noobs in Space. By the way, Noobs in Space, we are that cool that other people are now copying us on Twitter. We've got other people calling their show the same thing that our show's called. No! No! That's not happening, bro. We're Noobs in Space. Step off, I'm coming at you, don't make me get my S-Class multi-tool out on your ass because it's going to happen if you push me, okay? Just saying. So we've got, all the animals are, everyone's hyped, not just me, but the animals in the game are hyped. It's going to be amazing. We've got, the Eurogamer article is amazing. We're going to get into that in a minute. Platypus, Platitude Platypus, Mick DC, what's so freaking hyper-hyped for? What? How can you not be hyped? This is incredible. Look at all of this crazy stuff that we're seeing. Sean Murray actually did an interview talking about stuff with Hello Games and everything. We're going to read through that in a second to get hyped for that, because if you haven't seen it already, this is what we wanted to hear from Sean. Sean and Nick, Hello Games have been saying they're going to start talking to us after the update properly, and how amazing is that? That is absolutely insane. It's incredible. It's incredible. I don't do those things, John, but no, it's not. This is pure hype. This is pure hype. This is pure hype. You don't understand. Yeah, this is like John Travolta time, on sugar, speeding off her tits, all of those things, all in one go. This is insane. This is insane. Okay, so this is the interview that Sean Murray, yes, the one, the only, the divine-like being himself, God himself, Sean Murray, has actually talked to one of the biggest press organisations in the UK, The Guardian. They're very well known. They are actually like proper journalists, you know, that actually have credibility and stuff, and not like the No. They have absolutely no credibility at all in any way, shape or form, and not objective, and don't give credit where it's due. These guys actually are talking directly to Sean. And here we go. I'm going to read the thing out for you. This is quite a long one, so you know, bear with me. I might have to breathe a couple of times in this one because it is quite long. Sean Murray does not like talking to the press. He says several times when we meet at the Guildford offices at Hello Games, several times, okay? Not just once, but several times. He's talking to peoples again. Ryan Doyle and David Ream. He is loquacious but nervous. No one at the studio has spoken to any journalist for nearly 2 years since the release of Murray's pet project, No Man's Sky. Incredible game, thank you Sean, we love you. An extraordinary and ambitious space exploration game that aimed to put an infinite universe of games consoles on a game that, when it did meet some players' high expectations, triggered an appalling internet harassment campaign that left the small studio and its staff reeling. It's hard to blame him for his hesitance. Bear with me 1 second, guy, you alright, baby? That'd be amazing. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Love you. Can I give you a kiss? No. Come here, come here. No. Kiss me. No. Kiss me! No! Okay, the wife won't kiss me. Okay, so it's hard to blame him for his hesitance. Talking to the press is partly what led to Murray's ordeal in the first place. As the visible creative lead of No Man's Sky, the person who talked up the science fiction game and its enormous ambitions in interviews before it was released, he bore much of the ire when features promised during development. They weren't promised. He said that they were likely, but not necessarily going to be present on day one. So you've got that wrong a little bit there, Guardian. I'm not going to hate on you too much. You're talking to Sean, so it kind of makes you kind of alright. He bore much of the ire, and one poster on Reddit drew up a list of everything that Murray had said in interviews about No Man's Sky, cross-reference with what was actually in the game, and it was not flattering. Yeah, thank you ever so much for for that dude who did that. You didn't inspire mass amounts of hate on the internet by doing that, and you're like the biggest troll ever. I really don't like you, and if I ever meet you in real life, I am going to backslap you like the bitch you are. Just saying. The press didn't attack Hello Games when No Man's Sky turned out to be a different game than the one some players had expected. Let me just read that again, because I think that they must be talking about a completely different game. The press didn't attack Hello Games when No Man's Sky turned out to be a different game than the one players had expected. That is utter bullshit. Absolutely loads of people hated on Sean, and lots of press people did, and guess what? We all stood by him because we knew that this game was going to be incredible. They didn't know. Ha 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 ha. Massive fingers up to you, just like that. Haha, that's what you get, because you were all wrong, we were all right. Ha, we can sit on a throne of greatness, and you now look absolutely stupid. So, unlucky, press people out there that didn't love Sean, because, just saying. The astounding technical feat of generating an entire universe of planets and systems complete with a procedural flora and fauna, but unwittingly, the press gave the attackers ammunition. Yes, they did, and it wasn't unwittingly, it was absolutely wittingly. You actually intended to do that. Don't lie to me, Guardian. I liked you, and I was sticking up for you a minute ago, and now you're making me look stupid. A couple of weeks, disappointed players moved on, and the angry ones were the only ones that were left. That's not a lie. It wasn't only the angry people that were left, it was all of us, all of the Noob Nation, all of the cool people that stood by this, especially Big Daddy Cobra, the one, the only, the guy that stood there that took more hate than all of us, stood strong. So much respect for that guy. Love him inappropriately. Massive, unfathomable hugs and stuff, eyes popping out of his head, that excited. I love him. The internet is really good at knowing when somebody has made a mistake, says Sean Murray, master of understatement. He really is. It's not necessarily the best at determining the most appropriate response, but it's really good at knowing when someone has messed something up. We definitely messed up a whole bunch of communication. I never liked talking to the press. I didn't enjoy it when I had to do it, and when I did, I was naive and overly excited about the game. There are a lot of things around launch that I regret, or that I would do differently. Let me read that paragraph again. These are the words of Sean Murray himself. The internet is really good at knowing when someone has made a mistake. It's not necessarily the best at determining the most appropriate response, but it's really good at knowing when someone has messed something up. We definitely messed up as a whole bunch of press communication. I've never liked talking to the press. I didn't enjoy it when I had to do it, and when I did it, I was naive and overly excited about the game. There are a lot of things around launch that I regret and I would do differently. Those are Sean's words. If you don't forgive the man after hearing that paragraph, you're an idiot, okay? He is reluctant to relive the particulars of what happened in the weeks and months following No Man's Sky's release in 2016 August. I find it really personal and I don't have any advice for dealing with it, he says, but it involved death threats. Bomb threats sent to the studio and harassment of people who worked at Hello Games on a frightening scale. They were in regular contact with Scotland Yard and the Metropole and the Metropolitan Police. So this was not a joke. This was like they were actually in regular contact with Scotland Yard and the Metropole Police, yeah? These are like the biggest policing bodies in the United Kingdom, okay? This is like akin to sort of having the FBI, yeah, when you're talking about Scotland Yard. It is exactly like that, yeah? So this was properly serious. We didn't talk about it, but it was as bad as things can get, basically, Murray says. Another sentence I have to read. We didn't talk about it, but it was as bad as things can get, basically, says Sean Murray himself, yeah? There's a smorgasbord of things and the angry mob can do. It's a crowdsourced thing of how bad you can make someone's life. Yeah, so this Sean's bearing his heart here, guys. I feel for him. Like, I feel a little bit like taken aback by this. I'm not even going to lie. I remember getting a death threat about facts that were butterflies in our original trailer. You could see them as you walked past them, but there weren't any butterflies in the launch game. I remember thinking to myself, maybe when you're sending a death threat about butterflies in a game, you might be a bad guy. Yeah, I'd agree with you there, Sean. 100%, man. Instead of giving up and disappearing off the map, this is the most important part. Instead of giving up and disappearing off into the distance with all the money, Murray and the studio decided to double down on No Man's Sky, to keep working on it and to concentrate on what people who were actually playing it wanted. Us, the community, the people that still are here to this day, loving and playing this game. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Murray. Thank you, Hello Games, for giving us this incredible work of art. When I've dealt with shitty situations when I was a kid, like moving between lots of schools, or when I've had shitty bosses later in life, I basically just get my head down and I work hard and I avoid. I just focus on making games, making cool creative things. It's an outlet for me. I think the team just wanted to do that. No Man's Sky is more 2001 A Space Odyssey than Star Wars. Aesthetically, it is inspired by the covers of 1980s sci-fi novels. It is still recognisable as a lonely, abstractly beautiful space exploration game I played in 2016, but 3 big updates have added a lot more. It is now definitely a better game. Okay, this is coming from like one of the biggest press bodies in the entirety of the UK. Okay, we may be a small country, but our press really does, you know, mean a lot to the rest of the world. So this is huge, man. This is a huge turnaround. This is the biggest turnaround in gaming history. Just has to be put out there. Congratulations, Sean Murray and Hello Games. You have done the impossible, and so much credit where it's due for that. So much credit for that. You could always fly around the universe, explore planets, craft equipment to make survival easier, trade with aliens and answer the call of a mysterious galactic intelligence, the Atlas. Now you can also construct bases, drive around in vehicles, and as of next week, invite other players to explore with you in groups of 4. You can create freighters together or colonise a planet with ever-expanding construction. Unreal, 20,000 unique pieces. 20,000. Not a complexity of 2,000, a complexity of 20,000. Insane. Insane. Multiplayer is one of the features fans have been waiting for. A very light multiplayer was envisioned for launch, okay? And that is the one that we see now. That was what they wanted to bring to the table. And we fought right up until the end to add it. But it was immensely challenging, and we knew it was something that only a handful of people would experience due to the size of the universe, Murray explains. We later added a version of it for Atlas Rises update, and it was nice, not hugely impactful to people's enjoyment. What players really wanted was the kind of multiplayer we are adding now. Yes, we did. Thank you very much. You're a beast, Sean Murray and Hello Games. Absolutely beastly. So amazing. The update called No Man's Sky Next doesn't portray the spirit of the game. It's still meditative and calm. The hazards come in the form of toxic rain or freezing planetary conditions rather than hostile aliens or other players. There is nothing to shoot, nothing to conquer. A lot's implied by that, peeps. A lot is implied by that. Bear that in mind, that sentence, okay? There is nothing to shoot, nothing to conquer, okay? You are still a tiny speck in an infinite universe. It's just that now you have some company. It is possible for players to attack each other or dogfight in space, but the game is designed for cooperation. This is what we have been saying the whole time. I said this so many times. It's about cooperation. It's about experiencing things together, and that's where people are going to get their fun. Yes. Thank you. You've brought this to us, and that is amazing. Honestly, unreal. So happy. Murray describes it as a Star Trek team, a Star Trek away team vibe, and I'm certain this is going to be just incredible, incredible. If I'm missing anyone in the chat, I'm so sorry. I will get back to the chat in a minute, but I feel it's really important to get this interview out for everyone, because this is coming from the person that we all respect so much, you know, and it's time someone stood there by his side and shouted his praises from the rooftop, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue to do that, and any haters, I'm going to tell you now, man, haters, come at me, bro, because honestly, I have got so many lightsabers now provided to me by Sean Murray, you're not even going to be able to see me. You're just going to see a sea of light waving around. Get owned! Haters, you're done! You cannot say about this game anymore. It's the best game on the planet. Find me something else where you can do this. You can. Best game ever. End of story. Done. We win. Haha. No Man's Sky began life as some lines of code on Murray's computer. He worked alone on it for a year, on a tech demo that could procedurally generate planets and galaxies before three more people, Innes McKendrick, Grant Duncan and David Reen, all of those guys, love you too, so much, inappropriate hugs all round, just saying, joined him to turn it into a game. Over the 5 to 6 years of its development, from 2011 to 2016, the average team size was 6, less than a tenth of the number of people who usually work on a game of this scale. Let's be honest, on a game of any scale, and to be fair, this tiny little team's made a better game than most companies that have 600 plus employees. Get owned. What are you doing, devs? Why are we not seeing more innovation like this? Sean Murray has just lifted the bar a button. It's like the bar was here, yeah, and Sean just was like, no, do you know what? That bar's not high enough. Actually, what I'm going to do is send it out past Saturn. Yeah? Not even joking, that's what's happened here. Other dev teams must be utterly gutted. What are they going to do? They must be sat there just crying into their own hands like, oh my god, I'm going to bring out another shooter game that's exactly like the same one I brought out for the last 20 years. But sorry, that was a bit salty of me, but it's true. It is true, ultimately. You can't not agree with that. It's so true. Like, this is the only game that's actually pushing the boundaries beyond what, you know, and giving us something new, unique, interesting, lovely, amazing. Anyway, back to the interview. I'm super proud of guys for doing that, says Murray. I bet you are, Sean. I bet you're super proud of your team, and yeah, I'm with you, bro. You should be. There was a lot we got right. They made a cool, innovative, weird, ambitious game. Something interesting and different in an industry where that doesn't happen very much. I literally went on a rant. He actually says it himself here. Good one, Sean. You just bitched like the rest of the entire gaming industry with that one sentence. They delivered on something no one else had done before. This is so true. It's a game that doesn't really have a classic compulsion loops or anything like that. It's relaxing, therapeutic, meditative. It's a chill game. You don't hear people say they're addicted to No Man's Sky, but people do play it for a long time. That's a lie. You hear me say I'm addicted to No Man's Sky. You hear Sword, Cobra, L-Place, Just Jared, LZ, BW, all of the guys, PG, more people, loads of really cool people, and they're all making incredible content. You should sub to them all because they're all amazing. They were right the whole time. Ha ha ha. Up yours, the rest of the gaming industry. Just saying. We were all right, you were wrong. Ha 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 ha. Loving it, properly loving it. Right now, can't help it. I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in anymore. Despite the controversy, No Man's Sky sold extremely well, and plenty of its players have stuck by it. Yes, they have, me included, and most of the people that do stuff, especially Cobra. Cobra's the dad. Don't ever anyone forget that. Cobra, support that guy. Show him more support than he's ever had before, because he deserves it more now than ever before, because he was right. He was right. A year after release, when Hello Games released the Atlas Rises update, about 1 million people showed up to play. The average playtime was 45 hours. The studio may not have talked about to the press, but it had created plenty of things for its community, including elaborate online treasure hunts for an alternate reality game, the ARG. Not a huge fan. Hope it kind of dribbles about out a little bit, and I prefer a more direct line of communication. I don't care who else thinks differently to that. To be honest, that's my opinion. I've got just as much right to my opinion, regardless of how many viewers and stuff like that I've got. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. If you don't like it, well. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just putting it out there. The studio may not have talked to the press, but it's created plenty of things for its community, including elaborate online treasure hunts, an alternate reality game, the ARG. The reaction to the trailer for No Man's Sky Next, says Murray, felt like a milestone. Yeah, it did. Absolutely everyone was crying their little eyes out, including me. Not afraid to admit it. I'm like big scary tattoo guy, and I was absolutely blubbing because this is insane. This is the best game ever in the history of all games. That's what you make games for, he says. That you're stood there and there is admittedly an angry mob in front of you, but behind that there's a crowd of others. I just want to communicate with them directly. I want to make things for them. You have. We love you. Thank you. Hello Games' mistake in 2016 wasn't making a bad game. It was failing to manage expectations when the hype started getting out of control, but it's spending the last 2 years working to make it the best it can be. Studio is doing right by people who jumped aboard at the start. Yes, they are, and we couldn't thank you enough if we tried. You are an absolute beast, Sean Murray, and Hello Games, all of the team there. We love you so much. You have absolutely no idea how much respect the entire No Man's Sky community has for you. We will all stand by you. We're so proud to have stood by you. We're so proud that you've been able to make such an incredible game. You have no idea. This is insane. In the lead up to launch, oh my god, I would have chopped off my own arm to have more time, says Murray. We were under enormous pressure from the community and external forces. Sony. We were out of money. We were working so hard, way too hard. We've got a much better balance in our lives now. Thank you for going through all of that, Sean, and team at Hello Games. Thank you. From the entire No Man's Sky community, thank you for sticking with this. Thank you for being there in the face of adversity and just knowing in your heart of hearts that if you worked hard enough, one day this dream would come true. And I feel that we're right on the edge of that precipice right now. And what an exciting time to be a gamer. And what an exciting time to be on any platform. What an exciting time to be a No Man's Sky fan. If we hadn't released No Man's Sky when we had... and I sat down talking to you now after we delayed it for 2 years, we would not have had the game as good as it is right now. Now and then you'll see a comment thread where someone will say, it's my favourite game of all time, and that's fantastic. I never expected to work on something that would have people saying that about it. Sean, you have no idea the effect that you've had on so many people's lives. Oh. Like, genuinely, I'm a little bit teary right now, I'm sorry. But just reading those words, knowing what they went through and knowing what they brought to, like, all of us, and how hard it must have been, death threats, all of that kind of stuff, it's fucking unreal. It really is. And they deserve this so much right now, and I'm so happy to be part of this. Like, you have no idea how proud it makes me to be part of such an amazing community. Like, I'm sorry. I'll get myself together a little bit now. I hadn't actually read that all the way through when I went live, but it's something else. Oh, awesome. Thank you, PG. And hello, PG. PG's another one of those people that you definitely should be following, man. He's an absolute legend. So awesome. And like, all of the people that are involved in this community are just the most epic people you could ever meet. It's insane. And I'm so proud to be considered as like one of these guys. Like, there's no way to explain the kind of emotional roller coaster that me and Sword have been on. In the last few weeks, it's been utterly insane. The amount of love we've got, just being two guys that love this game, is absolutely unreal. It's absolutely unreal. And yeah, I'm so proud. So proud right now. Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm going to try and pick out some of these comments, guys, because I know I've kind of ignored you a little bit and I've been saying this stuff, so I'm really sorry about that. But like, like Sean, like, someone needs to get this out there on the internet, because there's so many still people like hating and saying what they've done is wrong, what they've made wrong decisions and that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Look what they've done. Look what they've brought all of us, and tell me that, like, it hasn't been worth it. You can't. Yeah, the flood. I mean, look at the flood. The flood literally stripped the vast majority of their coding away from us. This game shouldn't have happened. I've said it before, this game should never have happened in the time frame it did. Sean's saying the same thing himself. And that is something else, like. It's properly insane. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, sorry. I'll get out of the way of this fauna as well, because like they're all just like screaming. I might even turn the sound down in the game. Actually, if I just go like right up here, I should be far enough away for the game not to be super loud for you guys. Okay. There we go. Peacefulness. That's lovely. That's lovely. But like, look, guys, this is all coming. Like, just wow. Like, I genuinely can't believe what I've just read there. Like, seriously, I'm going to read that paragraph again, yeah? In the lead up to launch, oh my god, I would have chopped off my own arm to have more time. We were under enormous pressure from the community and external forces. We were out of money. We were working way too hard. We've gotten so much better balance in our lives now. If we hadn't released No Man's Sky when we had, and I was sat down talking to you now after we delayed it for 2 years, we would not have the game as good as it is right now. And that's because the adversity, like literally the adversity made this game what it is. It made the, like, hang on. Oh, sorry, peeps. But it wouldn't, like, the community itself just wouldn't be what it is today if we hadn't faced that hardship, that adversity. And it's like, I'm so proud to be like one of you guys, like, of all of the people that have stuck by this, like Cobra, everything, you know what I mean? It is truly, it just feels like insane that we're here. We've like kind of gone through all of this stuff, and finally we are here. Next hits, and it validates all of the duress, all of the strain, all of the, you know, bad stuff that all of us have gone through for all of this time, and it's just like overwhelming. God, I feel stupid right now. I really do, but like, I can't help it. And it's just like, genuinely, guys, I'm so proud of being part of this community and like being able to call just these incredible people that I've looked up to for years, friends. It's just insane. It's such an insane feeling, and like, it's all down to like each and every one of you out there. It is absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to see what next does, and to see all of the stories, not from just me and Sword, not from the people you already know, but from all of the people that we don't know anything about yet. All of these incredible content creators that are just going to spring out the ground, and incredible stories. And it's just going to mean that this game is like, it's already changed lives. And now this is the validation we've all been waiting for. This is the story. I mean, just this interview is the story we've all been waiting to hear. Like, we've all wanted to know what happened. Why did it release in the way that it did? Why, you know, what happened at the time? How do you feel, Sean, about this? Like, you know, and now we're like literally reading it. Can you imagine someone sending you like a death threat letter saying, I'm gonna kill you because there aren't butterflies in this game? It's just, it's mind-blowing. It's utterly mind-blowing that like they had the adversity, they were able to stand up to all of this shit, and it's so worth it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'll walk around in this game and sometimes I'll be utterly awestruck by what I see. Like, utterly awestruck by just the experience of this game. And like, I just know that that's getting so much better. It's just so much better than we can have ever imagined, guys. And like, we don't even know half of it yet. Like, there are people out there that have seen like little bits of leaked footage. There are people out there that are putting out information about the game, and we don't know anything about it yet. The patch notes haven't come out. It's we've still got all so much to experience, and I know there's going to be people out there. You know, I woke up this morning really disheartened. I woke up with like real sorrow in my heart that like this information started coming out, because I really wanted everyone to sort of all experience this all together and to have that feeling. But like, now that I've read some of this stuff, I don't care. Like, let it come out. Let us all like revel. Let us all revel in this moment, because it is insane. It's just going to be so good, and it was worth all of it. Like, I can't take any like. Yeah, I just can't, I can't take any of it back. Like, just being here, being part of this community, being embraced by this community, and like, in such a short space of time. I mean, me and Sword have only been round for like a couple of months here, man. And like, everyone has just welcomed us in, you know. People that I've been looking up to and admiring for years, people whose work that I've like sat there and absolutely admired, like, you know, and now I call these people my friends. I have conversations with these guys, you know, and I've got such huge respect for each and every one of them, and it's all been made possible by like a video game. Like, it's so crazy when you think it can affect everyone in this way. Utterly insane. I'm blown away by that interview. I really am. Like, utterly struck by the kind of depth of emotion and everything that Sean has showed there. Like, I never thought we would hear that story. I never thought we would hear it coming from Sean himself. I didn't think we would, you know, I thought it was always going to be something that they would super keep quiet, and none of it would ever come out into like the public. And like, you know, it deserved to, and Sean deserved the opportunity to kind of retort to all of that stuff. And it's mind-blowing. Like, you know, I sat there when I saw that next trailer, I was so struck by kind of, you know, if you look back at all the stuff, and like, people keep harping on about that fucking E3 trailer. Like, it wasn't even like, it was essentially like a vision they had of what they could possibly do in the future. And we look at the next trailer today, and it's just so, like, I never thought it was going to be anything like that. And this is just like the very first step of the journey of what this is going to do. It is going to be, no question, going down in history as like the greatest sci-fi game ever made. And like, people can argue that all they want. People can say like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous and stuff like that, but that's not a place. You know what I mean? This is like a second sci-fi life that I never thought I'd be able to live. This, you know, I've made friends. See you later. Sorry, the wife is popping out for a little bit. Hey veteran, how's it going, man? And hey to each and every one of you, man. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for coming in and hanging out. I'm sorry I got all like emotional there. But it was insane. It was insane. Reading that interview, man, that really that's something else, man. That's something else. I never thought we would hear that story at all. I really didn't. Mind blowing. It's mind blowing. PG. I'm gonna ask a huge favour of you here, man. Is there any way you can link me the link to the interview with the guy that I can't remember. I think it's Euro. Oh, actually, I think I can find it here. I'm looking for the Eurogamer one, but I can't find it because that was something else as well. I want to see if I can get that info out to everyone, really. Sorry, bear with me just 2 seconds here, guys. I'm trying to find an interview that was really awesome when I read it. Gamer. Eurogamer interview. No Man's Sky. Boom. Okay. When was this dated? Okay. I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found it here, guys. Sorry, I know that this was a completely off the cuff stream. This wasn't something I had planned to do at all. You know, usually I'm doing all of this stuff with Sword, but just I couldn't hold it in anymore. Thank you, PG. You're a legend, man. So good. See, and I've got friends like PG, people that I never thought I would ever meet. Like, so cool, man. And like, what an honour to be able to call these people my friends. Like, it's like I say, it's all a little bit emotional for me at the moment. So I'm so sorry if I do blub or whatever like that. But I'm just going to be real with you guys. This is how I feel, and you know, love it or hate it, I'm not going to be false with you. You know, I respect all of you guys too much to not be honest, you know. No Man's Sky Ambitious next update is just a few days away now, coming to PC, PS4 and for the first time Xbox One. It's been a year in the making. It is, to be fair, big. Right now I've only had around 30 minutes with this latest version, so it's impossible to fully appreciate its scope, but speaking as someone who's acquired hundreds of hours with the game and its 3 previous updates, it's already clear that NEC makes a significant new chapter for No Man's Sky. The first most striking aspect of Next is, unsurprisingly, its visual overhaul. And, as the recent trailer will attest, it's genuinely remarkable just how different No Man's Sky looks. It's a massive improved lighting, better atmospheric effects, increased draw distances alongside a gorgeous new cloud rendering system, improved textures, better water, an optional third-person camera and more, combined to create a much more subtle aesthetic. People more than anything though, perhaps more than anything though even, it's the newfound sense of scale that impresses, with the game now sporting a more Earth-like planetary generation system, mountains tower above undulating valleys, populated by looming trees, larger architectural props, and notably improved fauna. Creatures feature more nuanced animations, improved AI, and a broader range of sounds, all of which help sell the illusion of life that little bit better. But Hello Games' changes go beyond mere aesthetic tinkering. It's surprising just how much has, in just the last year, been tweaked and enriched. It will require a lot more time to properly gauge the true impact of Next, and that is a citing statement. But there are a few early observations. The entire opening of No Man's Sky has been once again reworked to make for a more accessible introduction to the game's system's opaque systems, which have only grown more complex through previous 3 major updates. Your first task is still to gather resources to repair your downed ship, and to be clear, the fundamental loops that drive the game haven't changed. Okay, so I'll state that again, guys, just so you know, everyone kind of gets that. your first task is still to gather resources to repair your downed ship, and to be clear, the fundamental loops that drive this game haven't changed, even if the depth of activities around those loops have certainly changed. And improved, I think they actually meant there. It's a little bit awkward language that they've written this in, so I'm going to try and make it more accessible. But even in the early moments, there's ample evidence of sheer breadth of next additions, such as the introduction of a refinery, so we can actually refine materials now, and create new materials from those refined materials, which that's mind-blowing. Crucially, No Man's Sky structural rework gives much faster access to some of its more interesting tools. I tell you what, if I just do this, why didn't I think of this before? Okay, if I just do that, boom, and we'll focus on some beautiful planets off there in the distance. Haha, there we go, and then I can tilt this down just a little bit. Okay, so it will require a lot more time to properly gauge the impact of next, blah 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 blah. I've gone through there. So we got to refining, didn't we? Let me find. Yeah, so there we go. Which enables the creation of new resources out of those mined from planets. Crucially, No Man's Sky structural reworking gives much faster access to some of the game's more interesting tools. Now, not only do you get a ship in the opening hour, but you're given access to the likes of the terraformer, enabling you to shape the Earth at will, useful for carving out spots for bases or escaping a planet's harsh environment, as well as access to base building, and that's placeable anywhere by the looks of it, underwater, on the top of a mountain, whatever you want to do, guys, you can do it now. Notably too, freighters, the vast starships that essentially act as a giant portable base, giant portable bases, are no longer the domain of the super rich, but will arrive early on as a freebie. That's exciting for all of those that haven't got freighters yet and don't want to do all of the grinding and all of that. I get you guys. You know, sometimes games don't have to be about the grind. They can just be about having fun, and it seems like they fully understand this, and they want to just allow us to go and create these stories with all of the tools they're giving us, which is amazing. So with the freighters, they now basically have a large hangar waiting to be filled with rooms. The freighters are front and centre, giving a much greater sense of ownership and personalisation. Additionally, your freighter is where you'll encounter the new frigate system. This wasn't a feature I saw myself during my playtime, but it is described as something like a Monster Hunter's Pelico system. You can buy frigates up to 50 in a fleet. 50 freighters in a fleet and frigates. How insane is that? Which will be visible all around your freighters, and each can have its own specialisation. Frigates are sent on procedurally generated missions which play out in real time and can be followed across the galaxy, or simply left to complete their missions, reaping the rewards of a successful adventure. Freighters are now also home to the new procedurally generated multiplayer quest system. Let me just say that again. The new procedurally generated quest system. Oh my fuck. That is amazing. That's mind-blowing that even exists in there. You're able to form wings and set out across the galaxy, working together to complete the likes of dogfighting missions and more. And speaking of multiplayer, it's impressive just how well integrated it is, feeling like a natural extension of the experience rather than something awkwardly bolted onto an existing core. Amazing. Resource gathering no longer feels quite so much of a chore when you've got up to 3 other friends in a party. Creative collaboration on building projects and the likes is a joy, and simply exploring the galaxy with friends in tow makes for a much less lonely place. And there are plenty of well-considered touches too, such as being able to mark points of interest for others to see and easily dropping resources straight into your friends' inventories. Amazing. That's really exciting. Next editions go much further though. Building has received a major overhaul with a greater focus on construction using individual pieces, floors, walls, ceilings, got to pause the interview there. I told you, a more Ark-like system for the building would benefit this game. I called it so many times, and so many times that I've spoken with friends, and I'm so happy they're doing that, because that makes it truly like your thing, your creation, not something that's preset and prefabricated. It becomes your real ownership of everything, your character, your freighter, the buildings, all of this. I was so right when I said this is your galaxy in the poem that I put up earlier this morning. Literally, that's exactly what they're saying. Like, they're making it your galaxy. Here's your galaxy. Go and do whatever you want with it. Have fun. Here, this is a present to you from Hello Games. Insane. If you own this game, you're essentially getting a brand spanking new game when the update drops. Insane, absolutely mind-blowing. Sean was not wrong with the, you know what I mean? So right. To make more elaborate and distinctive rooms and layouts, and I was especially taken with the way room pieces now automatically carve out the landscape, meaning it's easy to build cozy planetary bases underground straight into the rock. Oh my god! So amazing. And of course, with restrictions lifted in terms of base size and placement, you can now build anywhere on a planet. There's so much scope for creativity. Boyd, oh my lord, it's like they've done this entirely for you, bro, and I cannot wait to see what Boyd comes up with. He already does incredible things with what we already have, so get ready, guys. Boyd is going to blow your socks clean off with what stuff that he's going to be creating going forward, and I'm again so proud to call Boyd a friend. It's mind-blowing, properly mind-blowing. Meaning that it's no longer necessary to undo all your previous work if you find an appealing new planet on your travels and you want to establish a new home. Even a relatively brief time with Next impresses, yeah? So this is a guy who's only spent half an hour playing with it, and he is blown away. So imagine the treats we have in store with the thousands upon thousands of hours that we're all going to be piling into this game, guys. It's gonna... It's one. No Man's Sky wins. No Man's Sky wins gaming across every platform right now. It's just hands down. It's like, to put this in gaming terms, right? Hello Games has just got a 50 kill streak and has just tactically nuked the entirety of the rest of the gaming community. That's what's just happened. We've all witnessed that. We've been here and they've like just literally tac nuked everyone else. Just saying. Although it's hard to tell if the game's weighting has been shifted enough to move its focus away from the sometimes fiddly survival and resource gathering core loops that put some off at launch, answer to these questions will come in time. Yes, they will, Tuesday, and you will get some of those answers right here, just saying. And speaking of things to come, Hello Games has one last surprise in the form of its post-launch plans for Next. This is the really exciting bit, guys. Listen close, because this is important. With 3 massive updates under its belt, the team is keen to adopt a schedule of smaller, regular updates to ensure a consistent run of new experiences. To that end, it's implementing something akin to a live events program in which players can work to achieve certain community goals in order to earn a second currency called that. Did call it, Sword can attest to that, I did call that there could be a new currency coming into the game ages ago, that it could be spent in a new in-game reward shop. The currency, and Hello is keen to stress that all this is free and that there will be no microtransactions, because Hello Games are the beasts of game devs out there, just saying, can be used to purchase the likes of emotes, yes, customization parts, and eventually unique ships and vehicles. This is the sexiest thing I've read in such a long time. It's like Jennifer Lopez kissing just beautiful ladies. This is still not all though. It will be joined by a new galaxy map system enabling players to scrutinise No Man's Sky from afar. It's a way of highlighting just how much of a living, changing space it is, thanks in large part to the tireless efforts of the game's remarkable engaged community. That by the way, that's us, all us here right now, all here. That's us they're talking about there. It will show the likes of galactic hubs and just how far afield the surrounding systems have been explored, as well as player discoveries and even community provided points of interest, whether these be screenshots, stories or poems. Just that one bit. Or poems. It certainly seems that Hello Games' efforts over the last year have brought significantly more scope, scale and depth to No Man's Sky Galaxy, and I can't wait to see and share more. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is nowhere near what we're gonna know soon. When we actually get the patch notes, when we actually start playing this game, minds blown. Will, like, literally, it's just going to be like heads popping. You just everywhere. Like, no one's going to understand. Like, no one gets this until like we play it. No one's going to get it. No one's going to play it. It's going to be insane. We're going to be loving it. Absolutely amazing. They actually said poems. Oh my lord. Oosh. Just saying. Like, wow. I'm guessing, like, you guys are as excited as me right now. And if you're not, what's going on, bros? What's going on, bros and sisters? Like, insane. Insanity right here. Absolute insanity. It's something else entirely. We're moving leaps and bounds forwards, folks. This isn't just like this isn't like an update that you see in any other game. Oh no! I'm calling it right now. This is not like anything else you're ever going to see. This is truly probably the most exciting thing that's happened in gaming since Pong released. Not even exaggerating. This isn't just super hype Sam like being it like excitable and stuff. This is the truth. This is just plain out boom. Just get out of the way, other game devs. Hello Games have literally floored everyone else with one massive Haruken. They're just kaboom. They walked out and they're like Ken, and everyone else is just like not even playing the game. This is insane. Bruno, thank you. Welcome all of you guys. Thank you ever so much, PG. Thank you ever so much, all of you guys, for being here. So excited. Ivy Mike's here. Peaceful Gamers here. Loads of cool people. We've got Vedrum, we've got Dark Dakari, we've got Mike Tracy, Platitude Platypus, Drunken Taco, Wizard, John Hall. We've got Rough Nuts, Deathclaw, Noland. Love you, Noland. You made like an incredible base in honour of Noobs in Space. I love you for that. Thank you so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, that really touched me. I was quite tearful knowing you'd done that when I first turned up, and I had to wait before we could actually go out there. We got Crazed Gaming here. Oh my Christ. Craze is absolutely a beast as well. Definitely check out his content as well as Ivy Mike, PG, all of the incredible people that we've had turn up. Amazing. We've got just so many cool people here. I can't name you all, but I love each and every one of you. You know that. I know who you are, all the regulars. I know who you are, all the new people, and I love you all equally. Thank you so much. This is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I got to share this experience with you, talking about this stuff, and just being so excited about what's to come, because I know everyone is just like you're all feeling it just in the same way I am. I'm surprised, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you out there were like feeling like tearful just like I am at the moment, because this is like just such an insane thing. It's like hype levels that they're not, it's not even close to 1 out of 10 or anything like that. These are hype levels beyond hype, that we need to invent a new word for hype. That is like, I think we just we need to like smurry or something. Yeah, smurry, that's a good one. Sean Murray, all in one word, smurry. That's the new word for like hype. Hashtag smurry everywhere. Absolutely amazing. Mike Under, who have next? I don't have next, but it comes on Tuesday, 24th. Absolutely incredible. It's just like, boom. It's not even far away. So incredible. Radio Caravan's here. I love you, Radio Caravan. Thank you so much for coming along. Love Radio Caravan. Radio Caravan's just started doing. I'm gonna sort of like a little bit embarrass Radio Caravan here, but in the best way I possibly can. Radio Caravan's just started doing No Man's Sky content. I believe that me and Sword are the 2 of our 4 subscribers at the moment. Go over there, show Radio Caravan some love, hit the like and subscribe button. She's awesome. She supports us massively. Really love Radio Caravan. Super funny. Really going to be incredible content. Don't miss out on that. Go and show us some love, peeps, please. Because yeah, Radio Caravan's a beast. Okay. Mass Maniacs here. We've got so many cool people. Explorers here. We've got just amazing people. Belvedere's here. We've got, oh my Christ, so many people. I can't believe there's like 55 people here at the moment. This is absolutely mind-blowing. So cool. I'm going to have to start doing stuff during the day, because I had no idea that like this many of you guys were going to be able to come along and watch it this sort of time of day. Wow. Awesome. I'm not sure how I pronounce that, but is this Lorve Marasovic, I think, saying hello to you, welcome to the Noob Nation. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you want to be part of it. We also have a Discord, that's on the front of the page as well. If you haven't joined yet, you should, because there's like most of the cool people that you're sat next to in the chat here are already there. They already know. We are the official Noobs in Space. You've only got one of us today, me, Semtex, at the moment, because Sword, bless him, he's working super hard. But we're going to see more of Sword over the weekend, and like next week, wow, you have no idea, it's going to be insane. Brian K. Moore, never thought I'd meet someone from the UK. Dude, hello. Yeah, definitely, I am from the UK, and lovely to meet you. We've got definitely not Remus is here. We've got Danley Hipdilly here. Oh my Christ, we've got Sandhiran. I'm trying to make sure that I get absolutely every one of you. If I miss any of you, I'm so sorry. Chemo, you're here as well. Love you, dude. Yeah, so many funky people. I'm gonna have to scroll down to the bottom of the chat to try and keep up with all the actual chat stuff, because this is ridiculous. Exactly that. Sword's right. If he was here, we would literally break the interwebs right now with the amount of hype that's in between us at the moment. It is unreal. So sexy. I literally, like, I am, at the moment, the way I feel is like how John Travolta would feel dancing the Saturday Night Fever dance covered in oil and glitter, sliding around, and it just like funking it out, like we're like beyond John Travolta styles of sexiness. But yeah, I don't even know what's coming out of me at the moment. Like, utter rubbish is pouring out of me, but I can't help it, because I am literally I'm just literally that excited. I like, it's amazing. I feel incredible, and it's because of this game. You need to buy this if you haven't bought it already. I know most of you probably have, but if you haven't, go and buy it right now. You can get it, I shouldn't even say this, but you can probably get it pre-owned for like less than $10 or £10 in the UK. Seriously, what are you doing? Not only No Man's Sky, you're the people that should be buying it, not me. I know, this is amazing. Rick McPherson's here. He is Empty Benches. Empty Benches is a beast as well. Tony Hewitt is here. So embrace the Atlas. Absolutely. If you haven't joined, Keith Niven's here as well. Not seen that name before. Keith, you're more than welcome. Sit down, grab a cold one. In fact, I'm going to go and grab a cold one. And we're going to do that. I'm going to actually... Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's insane. This is sexy times, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to run to the kitchen. I'm going to grab myself a beer. And I'm going to probably get a little bit drunk with you guys. And get even more excited. I hope you don't mind, but that's what's going to have to happen, because that's what happens. Rachel Giggles is here. Hello, how are you, Rachel? Welcome. lovely. Universal moderator, it's veteran saying universal moderator. Notice how Sam is usually white. Yeah, this is the first time he was salty about something and turned red. Well, I was salty about people sort of dissing Sean Murray. I've been salty about that for years, and I've never held that back. So it's nothing new. Everyone knew that. That's absolutely amazing. Love it. Jason Davis says hello from Ascentium. Hello. Might be seeing you soon because, like, yeah, amazing things. This is an amazing time to be alive. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Am I excited? No. This is me absolutely calm. Yeah. Oh, you have absolutely no idea. Mind blown by all of this stuff. And we don't even know even like a small portion of what we're actually getting yet, guys. Honestly, we have no idea how much more we're gonna see. Like, boys and girls, like, so exciting. Not only is this like some of the best, like one of the best games ever made, like just in our opinion, but now the entire rest of like the gaming community is finally going to start taking notice of something that we have all known is the best game ever. So good. So good. Just Jared's in the chat. Hello, Just Jared. Love you, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, this is unreal, absolutely unreal. No understanding of how exciting this is. Gonna be exciting. I might actually get some people into the PlayStation chat in a minute so that I can get some of their opinions and things, because I don't know if I can really just do it on my own for a little bit. So I might have to invite some people. Some people are gonna be able to like chat even for a bit and stuff. It's amazing. I love it. I don't need to breathe when I'm this excited. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry, I'm not going to pass out on you guys. Absolutely fine. Hashtag Just Jared in the chat. As well, don't forget, hashtag Peaceful Gamer, hashtag Ivy Mike, hashtag everyone who's super cool, hashtag each other. Just be like pure hashtag, just hashtag. Don't even put a name, just hashtag, because everyone's excited. We all deserve to be excited. We all should be included. Everyone give everyone else a big community hub. We've just hit 61 consecutive viewers. This is without doubt the most incredible stream this ever absolutely happened. This is insane. It's all down to you. It's all down to you, peeps. This is absolutely incredible. I love all of you so much. You have absolutely no idea what this means and how excited I've got. And like, I was crying and everything. What's going on? Like, No Man's Sky, you've broken not just the internet but the world. You've like just almost snapped it in half. What is going on? Peter Enstrom's here, Rick McPherson's here, Hidden Dragon's here, Wizard's here, everybody's here. I love it. I'm going to go and get a beer. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be back. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm here, and yeah, it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna do this responsibly, and I'd like to just like preface this with I'm only gonna have one beer, but I'm having a beer with you in celebration of No Man's Sky, of Hello Games, and of the incredible achievement that they have been able to, like this incredible game, the incredible things that they've done. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, like, to you, the No Man's Sky community, okay? To you guys, ting on the thing. Absolutely to you, cheers. Absolutely amazing. Oh my god, I'm excited. That's actually incredibly nice. If you're wondering, it's called Sombrero. It's a tequila beer. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually like a tequila beer. It's really quite nice. It's 5.9% as well, so god damn. No wonder that's nice. But yeah, it's amazing. Please do drink responsibly, folks. whatever you do, do not drink and drive. Do not do silly things like that. Doing that like endangers lives and stuff. That's not cool. Drink responsibly, peeps. Only if you're over the age to actually be able to do that as well. I do not promote like underage drinking or any of that kind of stuff. And today is a special occasion. Yeah. To Hello Games. I raise a toast to Hello Games and the absolute beauty that is Sean Murray and his beard of absolutely incredible. Just amazing. Oh my god. Help Your Collection is here as well. Love Help Your Collection. She makes really cool content as well, peeps. So don't forget to check her out. She's amazing. Just Jared's here. We've got so many cool folks in the video here. Absolutely can't believe it. Oh my god. I've got to give it a massive shout out as well to the one that only Taco Tim, right, formerly known as the Drunken Taco, right, peeps. This man has shown such strength and such a turnaround in his life. I'm so proud of Taco Tim right now, and I would love all of you, each and every one of you, if you can do it for me, I'd really appreciate it. Hashtag just Tim. Because we love Tim, we love Taco, but we want Tim to be Tim. Like, we don't need any of the extra rubbish. We just love him, okay? So everyone in the chat, please, 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 hashtag just Tim in the chat. Show that man some love. Show him that we embrace him wholeheartedly in the community, and we support his you know, his struggle at the moment, yeah? Because it is a struggle, man. It really is, and you have no idea how hard that can be, and I appreciate it. I love that guy. We need to support him in what he's doing, in the journey he's taken. So proud of you, Tim. Genuinely amazing, man. What a turnaround. Can't believe it. Incredibly proud of that man. Haven't got enough good words to say about him. Thank you, guys. Thank you, because that brother really needs some care and love from us, and he deserves it so much. Such a cool guy. Same as the vast majority of people out there, you know. But for real, love it. Absolutely love it. So, like, awesome, Tim. I love you, brother. I really do. Never think anything different of that either. We've all got your back, bro, and we all will. You know, support you in your efforts. It's taken incredible strength. Couldn't be prouder of you, man. Couldn't be prouder. Hello Games, you're amazing. You know, semtexuk, show some love to Alpha and Pixis. Yeah, there's loads and loads of cool. Alpha, Pixis and Infinite are both amazing content creators as well. Like, you know, if I was to sort of shout out absolutely everyone in the community, we wouldn't actually get any other words in, because there's so many of you out there. You know, like, we've got a handful of some of the best and most creative people you can imagine in this chat right now, sat next to you, that make incredible content. They don't get anywhere near the amount of support that they should get, and each and every one of them, you do that, Tim. Like, you do that, brother. And, yeah, seriously, so proud of you, bro. Genuinely, super proud of you, yeah? Keep it up. Oh, pardon me, keep it up, bro. Keep it up. So proud of what you're doing. You have no idea. Wizard makes some incredible things. Wizard makes like these incredible 3D printed things. MZK actually put a showcase out of one that he got from this. Absolutely insane, amazing. I really don't know, Sock Puppet. To be honest, Fortnite is the furthest thing away from my mind. This is all about No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is the best game ever in the history of existence. There's a new thing come out, a new trailer come out, and loads of information. Honestly, you have no idea. The game is going to blow your socks off as in when you get it. Absolutely incredible. It is insane. Atlas Collective is here. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Unfortunately, I can only offer me as like half of the Noobs in Space team today. Sword is out there. Sword is out there, working his ass off. He's still here in the background, listening away. I love that guy so much. He's like the best friend I could ever possibly ever have, and it's so supportive, absolutely incredible. Sword is a beast. If you don't already, hop over. See how he's like, check his channel out, sub, like, and all of that. He is literally the other half of the Noobs in Space. He's just put troll in the chat because who needs enemies when you've got friends like Sword. But yeah, I love him nonetheless. Like, absolutely, he's incredible. And he's here in the chat. It's absolutely cool. Does Sword know about the new info? To a degree, I've read out a couple of the interviews and stuff like that. Yeah, Radio Caravan, we did unsheath the sword. Not last night's stream, but the stream before. If you haven't seen that, if you want to see what sword looks like, I know a lot of people are wondering what go on. You can actually like go and see what sword looks like on that stream. So don't forget to do that. It's amazing. The new info, dude. JJ, if you want to Twitter me the new info or whatever, that would be awesome, because at the moment I don't know if that's like new info or if it's new info that I've already covered in the new info that we did before with the interviews and stuff. Not quite sure. So yeah. Yeah, incredible. Hashtag AlphaPixels, hashtag Infinite Gamer, both excellent content creators. Check them out. They do like a live show in the mornings most of the time. I'm not going to lie, most of the time I'm asleep because like I stay up and stream with Sword from like, you know, midnight. Well, most of the time I'm sort of awake from 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't go to sleep until like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, so I only get like 3-4 hours sleep a day. Don't sleep that well anyway. Kind of confirmed vampire sort of situation going on. Don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. We've got to keep it going though, because like we love Noobs in Space. We love doing Noobs in Space. You guys seem to love Noobs in Space, and yeah, awesome. So yeah, absolutely. Can't wait. I'm gonna ask JJ, have you got time to pop into the chat? Ivy Mike, have you got time to pop in the chat? I'd love to kind of throw a couple of things back and forth at you, get your opinions, see what you're excited about. It'd be lovely to sort of get some views on what's kind of got you excited about the stuff that's come out in the interviews and Sean and all of that kind of thing. So let me know if that's a possibility. If so, I can fry you like a chat invite and get you in on the thing. That would be awesome. But obviously, appreciate it. You might be busy, you might be doing other things, so that's no problem. But hell yeah, just some of the stuff, like hearing that stuff with Sean, like what Sean's come out with, oh my lord, it's like, I never expected to hear those stories, like absolutely never expected to hear those stories, and I'm so excited about that. It's something else, it is absolutely something else. I so can't wait. I so cannot wait for this update. I know you guys can't wait for this update. Oh, JJ, my thoughts are with you in that case, brother. I wasn't aware that that's the case. Everyone, hashtag JustJared, thoughts are with you. He's currently at the hospital with his mum. So, like, everyone, hashtag JJ, that our thoughts are with him. We really hope that your mum's okay and it's not anything too serious. Yeah, I really hope that everything's cool there, my man. Surgery went well. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that it's like a, you know, you're on the positive bit now rather than the worrying bit. Yeah, wow, okay. But yeah, I'm really glad to hear that, bro. A super am. So yeah, that's super cool. I'm glad. Okay, I'm gonna add a special guest to the chat, guys. Give me 5 seconds while I blue screen. I will be back in just a moment. Hello, how's it going, Mike? You alright, buddy? Hello? Can you hear me?
Semtex, what's up, man?
Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm also...
Oh, you know what? I think I'm hearing you over the stream. Hold on 1 second for me.
Not a problem, not a
Sorry
problem.
about that, bro.
That's okay. Oh, So, Mike, I would imagine just like me, you're super, super hyped out of your box at the moment with all of this stuff that's come out with the interview with Sean and all the leaking stuff on the internet. Like, what's got you the most hyped? Most important question. Can you hear me, buddy? Hello? I think we might be having a couple of little tiny technical difficulties, guys. So bear with us a sec. We'll get that ironed out as quickly as we can. Here we go. Can't hear Mike. Okay, bear with me a second. Mike, have you got your settings set on share your voice on the broadcast? Do you know?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can everyone let me know if you guys can hear Ivy Mike on the stream? Because if you can, we'll change the settings so that that's a thing that where you can. Give us a heads up.
All right, that's better.
Cool. Yes.
Right,
okay. No, these guys have said. Yeah. No, I mate, wrong button. We're all co-bros here. We all know the way it goes. It's no problem at all. So, Mike.
Too many things plugged in this room.
Yeah, dude. I want to ask. Out of all of the stuff that we've seen, what is the most exciting thing for you personally? What is the thing that's got your hype train going at full speed?
Semtex, I don't even. It's all right. So. First off, the scale of things, like I feel like what they did was made our character model smaller, made like the grass shorter, but kept all the tree, everything else kind of the same. So now everything just seems so much bigger. From what I'm hearing from Cobra and from everyone else. So that excites me so much because I feel like that's going to be like so much more immersive. It's when someone said that when you play as a Gek character, you actually are shorter. Your first-person perspective is like knee level to a normal guy.
So is that 100% confirmed now? We can actually play as Gek characters?
Yes, that was from one of the articles.
Oh, my lord, I wasn't aware of that. I haven't read that one.
There's a terminal at the space stations that you can go to.
Yeah.
To switch at any time what your character looks like and what species you are. You're not stuck with one.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah.
That is mind-blowing. See, I thought there would be some sort of content creation. Yeah, I thought there'd be some sort of like a character creator that you'd go into. You'd create your character, and then that would be your character.
There is a character creation, but you can then go and edit it from one of these terminals.
Oh my god. Yeah. How exciting is this, peeps? This
Yeah,
Gek and Viking confirmed as play as well. Oh my god. So, I mean, I would assume then that Korvax will be playable as well, like any species.
No, who's going to play a Korvax, really? No.
Well, yeah, there is that, but yeah, how exciting is that? That is amazing. Hi, Rider S, by the way, welcome. Lovely to have you all guys come in. Special guest on the call is in fact Ivy Mike from the Get Nick Gang. He's an absolute legend. If you haven't heard of him or you don't know about his content, I don't know why you know about mine. He's a beast. You should definitely all be supporting this guy. Make sure you go and check him out as soon as you can.
Celebrating No Man's Sky, not me.
Yeah, well, no. At the same time, like you know, credit where it's due. There's a lot of us guys out there that you know work hard. You're definitely one of those peeps, Mike, and you deserve the credit for it. So yeah, shush, let me shout you out if I want to. But yeah, like so incredible, man. Absolutely amazing. Universal Moderators saying that he's off now. Thank you ever so much, veteran. I'll see you soon, buddy. Appreciate your support, man. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, there's so many things today that have like blown me away. Like I read through Sean's interview with the Guardian, which is one of the biggest newspaper press outlets in the UK. It's like pretty respected, to be honest with you. And he gave us loads of info about kind of the story behind what happened with the release and how he felt about it. And I never ever thought we were going to hear that story from Sean's mouth, and to hear that and to like read it out, oh my lord,
Yeah,
It
so much
literally brought me
exciting
to
stuff.
tears, man. I'm not even joking. I literally was crying on stream, and like I couldn't believe that it affected me that much. But
It's so nice to hear Sean being himself again.
yeah,
Like it's been since before launch that he's been able to be himself and just talk to people. And I feel like with all the love that he's gotten from Twitter and from all
yeah,
the news and from all the comments everywhere, he's now able to be okay. I can show
yeah.
my head again, and yeah, it's really a nice thing.
It's yeah,
Because he's a great
it's
guy. He really
so
is a great
exciting.
guy.
He is, and like it's so lovely knowing that they're now going to be kind of committed to communicating with us in a more direct way as well. It's not going to just be kind of dribs and drabs of information through a secondary body, like and the amount of
Dude, the
support.
website. Did you hear all the details about the Atlas?
Oh, the web, is it the Atlas Hub web? Oh, I can't remember
The
what it's called.
it's something along those lines.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
Atlas.
think, yeah, it's like,
So you will now be able to go on there and see all of your discoveries in a web format that you've discovered. You'll actually have it'll be tied to your in-game account,
yeah,
and
and
then
there's leaderboards for that as well.
and then there's
Like,
leaderboards for discoveries in a certain area around the
yeah,
hub.
do you know what I mean? All of those people, and all of those people out there that have said like about people that like just wander around and scan things and everything not being sort of like, you know, recognised as being sort of like an important aspect of the gameplay. Like that's a massive two fingers up to those guys that have said stuff like that before, because it's always been about exploration and discovery. That was what they sold the game to us as originally, was this is about exploration, discovery, about going to places that no one's been before and sort of discovering this incredible universe that's...
Do you think that all of our existing uploads will be there from the past?
I really don't know. Like that's, I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many things we don't know as well. This is what I think is the most exciting for me, is that we are literally only seeing the very tip of this iceberg. Like the information we've all gleaned so far and it's been told to us, this isn't even half of it, man. Like we have no idea what else there's going to be that's going to be truly like game changing from what we know No Man's Sky right now to be to what it will be next week. And like we're literally 4 days away, you know. It's so exciting that we're this close. We're like, you can almost smell next, you know what I mean? It's like a beautiful cooked aroma from a restaurant that you love, and you're just round the corner and you're walking up and you're like, oh, I'm almost there, you know what I mean? That's how it feels to me at the moment. I just feel I'm just overjoyed as well at the resounding response of the community, as how happy everyone is. Like seeing everyone's reactions and all of that kind of stuff is just it's insane. It's utterly insane to see how much this shakes everyone, you know. It's nice to know that it's not just me, that like everyone else is feeling this like emotionally involved.
It's been like it's that warm feeling in your chest that you only get from like when you go visit a family member you haven't seen in years. That's the feeling like getting from like video game. It's insane.
And they took like your granddad turned round and he's like, I'm proud of you. That kind of you know, that sensation of like just overwhelming kind of just adoration for something, if you know what I mean. It's so beautiful. It really is.
I'm humbled. I'm humbled to have been a part of it for, you know, with you guys, you know, with the community that stuck with them for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we're accomplished at this point, because there's so many people over the past 2 years that have said, "What, you guys are insane for sticking with this game. That game's dead. Why are you you know?"
Yeah. I was saying it like near the beginning of the stream today, that like I really feel like all of that's been validated. Like I wouldn't turn around and sort of like take any of that back. Like there's been many times I've thought I wish I could take it back, but now I feel that Sean and like Hello Games, the whole team, they've, you know, in doing this,
they've been shaped by that, and they wouldn't be what they are today if it wasn't for what happened.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's made the game and the community, I mean the community, we've got, I'm sure you feel the same, Mike, just like for a gaming community, No Man's Sky gaming community is insane. It is the most welcoming, friendly, funny, just upright, like just so many characters of absolute sort of genuine beauty, exist in this community, and it makes me so humble and so proud to be like a part of that. You know what I mean? It really does, and that thought alone sometimes like is enough to move me to almost tears, just because to be considered as like having a voice or and being recognised by the community for like putting content out there, and that it's just such a incredible feeling. Like to meet yourself, to meet Cobra, to meet JJ, Blaze, all of these guys, all of these incredible people that like I've admired for so long, and now to be in a position where I call you friends is like such a surreal experience. And like I don't think that sort of thing happens in many gaming communities, and I think it's just so unreal.
I've had the No Man's Sky community friends that I've made over the past 2 years. I feel closer to a lot of you guys, and it's kind of horrible in a way, but I've made better relationships with people from the No Man's Sky community than I have with real people in real life.
It's so crazy, isn't it? It really is. Insane. And like kind of like this update validates all of the adversity. You know what I mean? It's like it's made every single like hate comment, every single kind of bad experience through all of the negative times back in 1.0. It's made all of that so worth it. And now we can all sort of stand there, arms linked, sort of like as like a really unified community. And it's kind of, I think this is all going to give us that sort of second wind. You know what I mean? It's. Yep. Oh, yeah. And I can't wait to see what starts coming out now. The stories that will be told using this game as a stage, and just like watching people like play and experience the game together is going to be so exciting. You're going to see so many different aspects.
It's going to be watching an episode of your favorite sci-fi movie every stream.
Exactly. It's going to be unreal. It really is, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited to like get other people sort of, and like knowing that there's going to be so many people that have not been able to play this before that are going to like get that as their first experience of this game. Like this is going to blow the Xbox community's mind. That it's that like they're not going to expect anything like this, like nothing like it at all, and it's going to blow them all away.
I have a question, Sam. What are your thoughts on them making it much easier to attain a freighter?
I think it's probably a good thing. Like, I don't mind that that's kind of been the final point. It's kind of like that was the thing that everyone kind of strove for. It was the end game thing. But I think the way that they're implementing it, especially with the frigate system and being able to send those ships out to kind of do missions on your behalf, I think that it's going to be like a really integral part of the game now. It's not going to be kind of like something that was bolted on as a nice added extra, but it wasn't something that was that important really. Now that becomes like a really important aspect of the game, and I'm really intrigued to see how that plays out, to be honest with you. I think that is going to be insane.
That you can now own up to 50 freighters.
That's right. That's 50. Yeah, I know. I when I read that out, I was like, what? Like, insane. I'm
imagine warping in 50 freaking ships into.
I know. And like, do you know what I'm super happy about as well is the fact that like Sean has said, like, this is multiplayer, and there could be times when you might see someone and like it be another person that you fight against in a ship or whatever, but the experience really isn't focused on that at all. Like it's really about that cooperative kind of gameplay where it's all about the experience that you share with your pals and the journey that you take together, and that excites me beyond belief. It's just like I can just imagine sort of being able to share some of this stuff with Sword, like, but truly share that now, it not being something that we experience alone in a shared environment, but something we literally experience together. I think that that's going to bring such a new depth to the experience we all have with our friends. That's mind-blowing for me. One
thing that really scares me a little bit is in the interview he said you can join up in the same game modes whether you're in creative, normal, or survival. There was no mention of permadeath. and
true.
I have a sinking feeling that they're not going to have permadeath. But I could be wrong, or maybe they're merging permadeath with survival.
It could be. Like I think it might be hard for like, especially for a new community coming in, to distinguish between what the difference is between survival and permadeath. I think if they were to merge those two, maybe make permadeath not quite as like vicious.
Permanent? No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? As well, maybe not the not permanent thing, but maybe not make it so kind of resort. Like you really have to consider every single move. It is like playing chess against a world champion chess player when you're playing permadeath. I think to a degree, especially as your first experience of it.
Yeah, that first 2 hours.
Yeah, and I think lightening that kind of would actually be to people's advantage, and I think once people play it they'll probably agree. Like maybe now it's kind of a little bit kind of like of a letdown, but again still it may be a case of just like they didn't actually add that word into the interview.
Right, they didn't want to confuse people before.
Exactly, because people could have a confusion there as to what the you know, how to distinguish between those two things. So yeah, I'm well excited either way round. Like that, my hype levels are beyond anything they've ever been for this game, and you know, I'm in a fairly excitable fella, but this is beyond all of that.
So on a different note, I want to say I love your title, the official Noobs in Space, because I posted up the link of an imposter.
I noticed this.
Noobs Discord, guys. If you're not in the Noobs Discord, make sure you check it out. The link's in the description.
Yeah, kind of crazy, hey? I'm interested to see who this is.
Yeah. It's trying to imposter the noobs.
The thing is like there is something that has to be said in regard of that, and it is that, you know, there's that famous saying that what is it? Essentially says, I can't think of the exact words, but essentially people copying you is the highest form of flattery. If you're not like imitation is the and like
imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Exactly, and
now,
like
I would have to shout out a gentleman named Savjazz21, because he was the official noob of the Get Nip gang for the past 2 years. Just throwing it out there. But
okay. See, I was not aware that there was anyone like me and Sword.
He was not multiple noobs. He was not noobs. He was noobs.
Ah, okay. So yeah, that's okay then. As long as we didn't sort of like do anything untoward, because me and Sword threw loads of names back and forth. You can actually see at the beginning of the sort of series of us. We it was there. We actually called ourselves. It was like the Travelers something. Travelers Transmissions was what we went with first, but we felt that wasn't quite as catchy, and I think someone in the chat actually threw it up, and we just rolled with it, and everyone seemed to love it, so it like stuck. But yeah, I didn't even know that there was like a Noob in Space sort of thing in the GNG. I wish I had, because if I had known, I wouldn't have. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have gone with it. But yeah, that's so crazy though, isn't it, to have like someone out there imitating the name. And if I wonder if they're aware of the Noobs in Space show on YouTube, because I know it's on a different platform, so it could be completely innocent, and that they've just happened to be. It's exactly, yeah. You know, I'm one of them. So absolutely. But yeah, I mean, so cool, man. So cool. Such a good I don't know what's got me excited a little bit as well is like, what are they going to do now? Because you know the ARG officially ends today. The Waking Titan stream, the countdown there, that comes to a head. But if you like, I always like to save the best for last whenever I'm doing something, and I think like most companies would do that. So if they're really and truly saving the best for last, what have they got that tops the trailer that we've all seen? That's
one of two
quite
things.
An exciting prospect.
One of two things. They're going to do a live stream of actual gameplay.
That's what I was hypothesizing.
This is complete speculation and completely far-fetched. And I would be so upset, because in about an hour I'm getting in my car and going away for the weekend. But what if they drops the update for PS4 and PC?
See, Sword was saying this to me. Like, I don't. I would love that 100%, but here's my reasoning as to why that would not be like a good move on their behalf, and it would be because you like instantly alienate the markets you're trying to appeal to. Yeah, and I don't know how.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're also rewarding the people that have bought your game 2 years ago and have stopped. I don't know.
Admittedly,
It's a double-edged sword,
admittedly,
for
it
sure.
is. It really is. I think you
No
could,
pun,
you
sword,
could,
no pun.
yeah, you could automatically sort of cause a little bit of negativity from the people you're wanting to provide a massive boost to your financial income. But
Well,
I'm,
they already. I mean, there's already a
yeah,
bunch of Xbox people out there with the game that are playing it right now, so I'm a little salty.
yeah, there is that. There is that. Like, yeah, you are absolutely right. I mean, ultimately, it's something that they could do. I don't know. I would love to see Hello Games. Like, me personally, the big payoff and the most exciting thing I could possibly see would be Sean Murray sat there talking to us, streaming the game himself. That
Yeah,
would
with live
be,
chat and responding in
yeah.
the chat.
Can
Oh,
you
yeah, that would
imagine
be
that? That would be
that would
my,
be
like,
great.
that would blow my mind more than the trailer could have
Sean
ever
Murray
done.
starts his own official YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That would I would be so incredibly happy with that. That like it's the only thing that I can think of that would top the actual trailer. Or patch notes. I mean, that's the other thing it could possibly be. It could be like a drop of the patch notes, like the full list of everything that's been added, all of the changes,
Yeah, it's possible. That's possible.
confirmation of every detail. Because you know, given that so much has already leaked out and that all of these interviews have happened, that would be a good way of clarifying absolutely anything, and it would be a way to stop any kind of negative comeback for them. Like,
Right.
that it would preempt that, it would nip it in the bud. No pun intended, nip nip gang. But yeah, like that's exactly what it would do. I think it really would be like a wise move to do that, because it would give us the entire weekend and like Monday to like salivate over those patch notes. Everyone would get super excited. Everyone would start having conversations. The content creators could make videos speculating about kind of what the the implementations and what that could imply. It's going to be an
So
exciting weekend.
who you plan on playing with there on Tuesday?
Oh,
It's obviously
this,
Sword.
yes. I mean, obviously, Sword.
Sword have off on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Good.
Sword's got a couple of days off. Actually, he's actually booked a couple of days off on
Nice.
holiday. It's actually his birthday. The day before the update, so he is
Oh,
getting.
what a birthday present.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've just noticed we've hit 1,001 comments on today's stream already. That is absolutely insane. That is definitely a Noobs in Space record of comments on a stream. Wow.
And guys,
I
listen, I know
cannot
there's a
believe.
lot of guys. Listen, Semtex is an incredible game streamer. There's a lot of new people watching out there. Hit that
Oh,
subscribe button, guys. Get on here with him often. He does some great content, guys. Him and Sword. Sword's not here right now, but he's in the chat, and they play together every time, and it's like the coolest No Man's Sky streams out there, guys. Definitely check them out. Hit
thank you,
that sub
Mike.
button.
That's incredibly kind of you to say that, man. And equally, if you're not aware of Mike's content and you're not already subscribed, please, guys, go and show him some love. Absolutely one of my favourite people in the community, and from day one, from like literally day one, Mike has supported us and advised us and sort of given us hints and tips that have been absolutely sort of priceless to us. So please, if you respect Newton Space and you respect us, go and reciprocate some of that love back to Ivy Mike. Absolutely incredible human being. YouTube content aside, really am sort of proud to be able to call Mike a friend of mine. He really is a super cool guy. So yeah, please show him some of that love. It would be amazing. So many cool people in the chat and stuff as well today. I'm so I can't believe I actually I had a bit of a cry on stream. It was so crazy. Like, I didn't realise that reading that interview out was going to hit me that hard, to be honest with you. Like, just the you can almost hear it in what Sean says in that interview, that it is just, he knows that this is like a huge turning point and what he's been able to do with this update, and that must be such a incredible feeling for him to like hear the Discords react, to hear like see the videos of people reacting to the trailer and that, and like how much that's meant to people. You know, how many games can inspire that kind of reaction? I can't think of a game out there that's ever had that kind of nowhere near that impact.
You said it best, you know, in your strength, video, that this game really does invoke an emotion in us that no other game has, and it's that sense of adventure that we all have as humans, that we want to go out and explore and see things that no one else has ever seen before. And there's never been an opportunity for someone sitting in their living room or sitting in their bedroom to be able to do that. You know, there's a lot of us that are not financially able or physically able to go and climb a mountain and do adventure things in real life, or become an astronaut and fulfill our dreams. And this game provides us the opportunity to do those things that we're not able to do in real life, and it is it's phenomenal.
It is. It really is. It's like literally it's giving you the ability to literally lead a second simulated life of like sci-fi dreams. I don't think I could even explain No Man's Sky to people now. Like it's like literally it's the game you dreamt of when you saw Star Wars, and you were like, I would love a game that would allow me to do all of this crazy stuff and meet crazy people and go to strange planets. And when you watch Star Wars and Star Trek, you're literally gonna like live that experience through the game when this drops on Tuesday. And that is like, I don't know, that is something that like anyone who's got any kind of like even just like sci-fi a little bit, that it is, surely this is something you need in your life, you know. I can't say enough good things about it.
And there are some people out there that still will not, if you like a game that has like a lot of structure, probably it still may not be the game for you, you know. And I want to make sure, I always say that in my streams, and if you're not someone that can kind of use your imagination and make up your own goals, because there are set goals in the game, but the main goal is what you make of it, and that's what's so amazing to the people that love the game, but also very frustrating to someone that isn't able to make up goals themselves, if that makes sense, you know.
I think this is the thing though, is like gaming up until very recently has always been a very hand-holdy experience. It's always kind of like, it's giving you like a great big glowing arrow on your screen saying, go here. And then when you get there, it says, you now have to do this. No Man's Sky, I feel, was the only game that dared to say, here is an open galaxy, go play. You know, and like literally that. And look what's come of that as well. Like, look what's come of that. Like, the hubs that have been formed, the friendships, the TOG glyph path, the visiting all of these different galaxies. Alexichek's story, going through all 255 galaxies, and that moment of realising that there is a way to get back into the Elucid. All the galaxies, it forms a donut, essentially. All of these galaxies is a giant donut. If you go far enough, you'll come back on yourself, just like walking around one of the planets. Planet-sized planets, I'd like to add. And it's such an incredible... It's just unlike anything else. Nothing else comes near it. And like other game devs at the moment must be quaking in their boots over what has been achieved by such a tiny team. They must be absolutely shitting bricks, knowing that Hello Games has firmly established itself on the map, and going forward from this,
I will never need another game. Sometimes. No, that's the thing. Other game developers be scared, because people that buy this game will play this game for the foreseeable future and not need to purchase other games. I've not had any urge to I need to get that. I need to get Spider-Man because I don't need that. I have the best game that was ever created, and it just keeps on getting better and better.
Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg. What we're seeing and what we're knowing already. On Tuesday we're going to find out, well, probably just before. Hey Jason Davis, I'm awfully sorry I didn't catch your comment there, but it was lovely. Yeah, it's lovely for you to come. Really appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm missing so many comments in the chat, guy. It's absolutely flying for me. Really apologies if I don't catch any of the comments and stuff like that, but really do appreciate all the love and support of you guys being here. I will try and get back to kind of taking your comments into account and replying to you and stuff, if I can. So sorry if I haven't done that already. But if I've speculated before that there may be a way of them adding kind of like a way for players to actually create missions, and it be like a player driven system in place. And like if they find a way that they're able to do that, then the game literally is only limited by people's imagination at that point. Right. There is, like you say, literally no end to it at that point, and that is so exciting.
Yeah, if they create a mode where they don't have to create content, they allow the people to create content in their universe, it's over. Yeah.
Geeky Gek, I'm speaking with Ivy Mike of Gek Gang fame, absolute beast. Mike, if you are able to type into the chat, just so that people are able to click onto your name and go and check your channel out and stuff, that would be awesome. In fact, I can probably do that, can't I? Oh, there we go. You've already done it for me. Awesome, you legend. Thank you, man. But yeah, Ivy Mike is an absolute beast. 100% backing by Noobs in Space. Like, he has the Noobs in Space seal of approval. Definitely go check him out. A content creator of which you do not want to miss. Absolutely. Cool dude. More importantly, like a solidly cool dude. As are so many of the people in the community. That's one thing I will say about No Man's Sky, is the people it attracts and the people that hold it dear to their hearts are some of the most incredible people I've ever had the honour of like meeting and being able to find friends with. You know what I mean? It is mind blowing the amount of cool people in this community. It's insane. I don't think I've ever met anyone in the community that I haven't been able to get on with. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's such a strange thing. Yeah.
This game attracts a certain type of person that is, I mean, we're all a little, I don't know if we want to say more on the introverted side sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And we kind of come out of our shells when we talk about this game with each other. That's how I am personally.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Like Geeks United. That's kind of what we're like, you know what I mean? We're like Sci-Fi Geeks United. It's amazing, I love it. Hey, semtexuk, where's the Stephen Hawkins 2.0? I wish I had it, Connor. Connor is actually a brand, like, pretty new to making content for No Man's Sky as well. I happened to find him the other day when I was looking for a YouTube. Really lovely guy. I told him to pop over to the Cobra Discord and that, and to, like, you know, come and get some community cuddles. He's absolutely awesome. Check him out as well, peeps. Yeah. I tell you what.
Hashtag community cuddle in the chat.
Yeah, hashtag community cuddles. I tell you what, right? Here's to all of you guys in the chat, yeah? If you guys are content creators, if you make content on YouTube, all of that, let everyone else know it. Cobra says it better than anyone else. We are a constellation. We're all little sparkling stars in the sky, but if you don't throw all of those together, you haven't got a beautiful thing to look at. You're just looking at something bright, and it's going to give you a bit of a migraine. So let it be known. Let people know that you make content. Just put, hi, I make content. Everyone make it a mission to at least pick one of those people and go and show them a bit of love. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you never know, you might actually discover some of the most incredible and inspiring content you'll ever see on YouTube. So, like, do yourselves favours, guys. Really is important that we share the love in the community, because that's what we're all founded on. Without the community, without the love and support of each other, we're not anyone, you know what I mean? So yeah, do that, definitely.
And get into the Discord, guys. Get into the Discord. There's a self promo in the
Yeah.
Noob Nation Discord, and you can throw up your
Same
link
as the
there.
Getting It Gangs Discord as well. Another really cool Discord. Cover a whole vast variety of games, not just No Man's Sky. Some really lovely people over there, including Ivy Mike. So yeah, definitely do that. 100%. Feel free, if you get the chance, to stick the GNG Discord link in the old chat there as well, so that people can just click on it and become part of that as
Rachel
well.
Giggles in the chat says, I might start live streaming after all this. Listen, man, that's
It's
exactly how
incredible,
I
yeah.
started. I watched another No Man's Sky YouTuber. I was like, man, that looks so much fun. And I started streaming. And I'm sure, Sam, that's probably how you started as well.
Yeah. What the
You
hell?
know,
Where are all the
get
leaks?
out there and stream, guys. Stream the hell out of this game. It's the best game in the world to
It
stream.
is. Let's share it, man. Let's get people excited about it. That's what we do, you know. Is like put the game out there and let other people see it, because you'd be surprised how many people that are still out there in the gaming community that have never heard of No Man's Sky. It still shocks me to this day that people haven't stumbled across this. Like, through all of the negative press, I would have thought that would have reached more people as well, like back in 2016. But like, they're truly missing out on literally one of the most fantastic experiences you can have as a gamer. And you know, I feel absolutely confident in that statement as well, and it's not one I'll ever retract. It's definitely it's definitely the top 5 best games I've ever played, without question. Like, there's a couple of others that I'll put out there that are amazing. The Last of Us, for example, really amazing title. Really moving. Thought that was a brilliant game. But I don't think anything else even comes close to those 2 titles, actually, to be honest with you. I can't think of another game that I'd put up there next to those top 2, to be completely honest.
I mean,
Maybe
there's some games out there that have amazing stories, but they're
Yeah.
limited in scope. Right? It's a game you start and you finish when the
Yeah.
story ends, and that's not No Man's Sky.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
truly, the potential is limitless in this. And the fact that this is just the first step on the journey, really. I think this is like the real journey of No Man's Sky. Like, we're literally, when the update hits, that's going to be the start of so many beautiful things that we see coming. Like, you know, the weekly community events and stuff like that. I mean, what's that all going to be about? What's all that going to be?
So in
You
one
know?
article I read that they're going to start showcasing the hubs that were uploaded from
Okay.
from the community leaders. So it'll be like the Galactic Hub and the Get Nip Gang Hub and all the other hubs that
Yeah.
people, imagine they say, okay, everyone go to this hub and check out all the discoveries that were there by these people. It's going to be so fantastic,
Yeah.
especially for these communities that have like really put hard work into making bases and putting
Yeah,
things together.
absolutely. Like, I was so excited when there was that little segment that said it's going to showcase the hubs, the screenshots and poems. I was like, when I read that one word, like, honestly, you have no idea. My heart skipped, like, full on flat out, because I was like, I do poems. and like it literally shook my world. I was like, oh
Sometimes
my, can you imagine?
I truly think that was aimed at you, man. I don't know of any other No Man's Sky person out there doing poems.
I've got to admit, I've had a look, and I haven't been able to find any yet. So I mean,
maybe Sean saw our tweet last night.
well, and honestly, mate, you have no idea how much that meant to me when I saw that tweet with the actual. That was super cool, because, like, you know, that's really lovely. That's completely selfless, and that's what I mean by the amazing people that you get to meet in the community. And a lot of these people are absolutely selfless. They're not in this for themselves. They will support all of the content creators around them, everyone. And you know, in many communities, it's like a massive competition, and this is the only one where I feel like it's the direct opposite of that. People like see kind of something interesting or unique, or like a content creator that they enjoy, and they'll actively, like, really push those people out there and try and get them the recognition they deserve. And that's such a unique thing for a gaming community, and I'm so proud of everybody out there that's part of it. Like, it's so cool. And
yeah, it's amazing time to be a part of this community, for sure.
absolutely. And I would imagine everyone's, like, super stoked right now, just with the imagining the possibilities. And like I say, we truly don't know any of what's going on. Like we are seeing the very, very tip of the iceberg here. There's going to be so much more that hasn't been discussed, that hasn't been disclosed, that people haven't leaked yet. And we might not find some of this stuff until we're like a good 20, 30 hours into like playing next. You know what I mean?
You know they put stuff in there for the people that want to like find new things. There's going to be crazy things that they have and Easter eggs that they have put into this update, and I cannot wait to find them.
Indeed, absolutely. Got to say hello to.
After the patch notes. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. I just want to quickly say hello to Dark by Design, best moderator on the planet. Absolutely incredible. DVD, so supportive. Thank you so much for being one of my mods. I really do appreciate all your hard work. Probably haven't said that enough, but yeah, hashtag DVD in the chat. She's super, super dope. Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to cut you off either. I just saw DVD hop in though, and I wanted to make recognition where it's deserved, sort of thing. Yeah. But yeah, such exciting time at the moment, isn't it? It really is. Like, so
even
cool.
Even after the Atlas Rises patch notes came out, there was so much more in game that we discovered. Like the exotic planets with the ringed lore and all that. None of that was in the patch notes.
Yeah,
you know?
And I don't think they're
stuff
only going to put ringed planets in. They're bound to add more kind of crazy planets and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we might get to see like gas giants and, you know, volcanic biomes or something like that. Like, we truly have no idea about how much is going to be put in. Like, they are saying like it's a vast difference to the terrain, and like mountains are like properly mountains now, and, you know, deep gorges are exactly that, you know, much more earth-like generation. And I'm really intrigued to see what that looks like when you add all of those different kind of biomes to that mix. Like the frost planets. I mean, you know, frost, like all the planets are beautiful right now, don't get me wrong. If you were to jump in the game, you'd have an incredible experience. But to know that all of that's getting that much better, and it's already blowing the minds of people that have only played it for like 30 minutes, then exciting things to come for all of us.
Yeah.
So exciting. Yeah, I mean, what you asked me, so I'm going to sort of throw the question back at you. What are your plans for next? Have you got yourself a team of guys that you're ready to rock and roll with over in the GNG and stuff?
You know, I'm so torn now. Now that hearing about how easy it is going to be to join up with people, you know, do I stream the first day on PlayStation? Do I play on PC? Most of the getting their games on PS4. Most of the community that I know and play with a lot are on PS4.
Yeah.
I don't. My normal save and my save I have, you know, over almost 1,000 hours in is on PC. So I'm a little torn. We'll see.
Yeah, because I got to admit, up until today, I've been quite sold on the idea that we were all going to have to restart our saves, that we weren't going to get to keep the progress and stuff. But now it seems that that's not the case, and that we are actually going to be able to.
Yeah.
Essentially continue with our characters, with all the stuff we've been able to find.
I wonder if our bases that we have now are going to stay. You know, that's a big question.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think when it comes to that, we can all be. We've seen it before when there's been like the galactic resets. That's not something that's able to be maintained.
Never the scale.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And like, if you're completely utterly honest, would you care if like your base disappeared, but you got to keep all of your like ships and your multi-tools and that kind of stuff?
I'd almost prefer that they erase the base than have it end up halfway underground like it did with Atlas Rises.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm excited about. It's going to be amazing, man. It's like time cannot move quick enough at the moment. for me. I'm not gonna lie, it literally feels like minutes or hours at the moment because I'm knowing that we're this close.
Jack brings up a good point. They said that they're disassembling their base now before that, so it's probably really smart. Get all your resources back, put them in your
stick them in your freighters, and then you'll be ready to use those with all of those new building parts. Yeah, I'm with that actually. I think that's cool. A couple of extra people into the chat there. We've got Mark S. I hope we can fly freighters. That would be super cool. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that. I know that you can like kind of send your freighters off. They have confirmed that you can send your freighters off to do battles for you and missions and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sort of like 70% that we'll probably see some kind of captaincy, if that's the right word. I don't even know if that is a word. I'm going to make one up because it's applicable.
Wait, a captaincy of what? I'm sorry, what was that?
Like captaincy of the freighter, so being able to sort of control the freighter and like pilot it to a degree.
Oh, being able to pilot, actually drive around. Maybe the capital ship?
That's what, yeah.
I'm thinking the capital ship, you'll be able
maybe
to drive
not
around,
the frigates.
The freighters will follow it, maybe, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're gonna be going from system to system, the frigates that you send out.
Yeah.
So they have to have some type of motion to do that.
Yeah.
If you can watch them go on their adventure,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You're absolutely right. We've also got Insomnia Stream. Hello there. Welcome. Not seen the name before, but welcome to the chat. And make yourself comfy. Grab a beanbag, grab a cold one from the fridge, get comfortable. You've got loads of cool people around you. We also have a Discord as well. So feel free to join that. If it's not just usually me, I'm very lucky. I do have Ivy Mike on as a special guest at the moment, but usually it's me and Sword. Sword's not here; he's at work. But yeah, if you are interested in seeing further streams and stuff like that, hit the like, hit the subscribe, get the notification bell going in that, and you'll be notified and you'll be able to come and take part. We have got really loyal group of people that come along and hang out and stuff, and they're all lovely people. So get involved. Connor's UK, Connor-san says UK, says semtexuk UK, I told you we would, you and Cobra was on it. I knew we keep our saves, it just took another Atlas Rises with robot space, but keeping our characters. I knew. Well, I'd say that it was kind of an educated guess that we'd start over again, because, like, in fairness, that is kind of a fairer way to level the field for the PS4 players, the PC players, and now the new Xbox community. And like, my concern was if we are able to kind of get all of those brand spanking new toys, and the Xbox guys have to play for like 40 to 80 hours before they even see some of those toys, if the story had remained as it was, and if you had to grind for as much as you did to get freighters and stuff, I felt that was a little bit of an unfair advantage. But yeah, no, I'm a big enough man to say, yeah, my speculation and conjecture was wrong. Absolutely, I got that one wrong. However, I got quite a few things right as well, so I got to throw that out there as well. We've got loads of cool questions and stuff in the chat here. Looking forward to improved... Jeremy Smith, welcome as well. Didn't notice the name, sorry about that. Looking forward to improved creatures, AI animations. Yeah, absolutely. That must be a point of excitement for you as well, Mike, knowing we're getting all the improved sounds and then improved...
to be honest, I almost am considering not doing multiplayer right off the bat and just going out on my own and just seeing what's out there, I mean, that's kind of, I feel like that's what I do anyway with No Man's Sky, but overwhelmed, man. I'm just so overwhelmed.
Absolutely. PG's just put in the chat that PG being Peaceful Gamer, sorry if I didn't make that clear. PG's awesome as well. Twitter God, definitely follow PG on the tweets, because he will keep you informed of all the No Man's Sky information before anyone else will. Absolutely, I get most of my stuff from him, and he really does deserve the support. He says he's driving home from work, so I'll catch you later, brother. Love you and all the peeps joining us. Getting emotional AF today. Smiley face. Have a great one, everybody. Yeah. Again, sorry for the tears earlier, peeps. It wasn't an intention, but that interview really hit my heart, hearing Sean speak those words. Like, in my mind, I just hear Sean's voice when I read that, if you know what I mean. And like, him sort of actually speaking out about against the adversity and that he faced. I find that really touching. And like I say, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to put on like a false thing. That is like truly how I feel. And like, yeah, I can't help the depth of that emotion at the moment, if I'm completely on it. Captain Powsert, or keep your old base and disassemble it for resources after next. You're absolutely right, and welcome also to the Noob Nation chat. Appreciate the support and you coming and hanging out with us. We've got yo.
Man, listen, I really appreciate coming on, man. I have like 20
thank
minutes
you.
to shower and pack.
Oh, Christ, yeah, you've got to go. It was a massive.
Any important info on the Discord, man, because I'm going to be in the woods and I'd like to keep up on things.
Okie dokes. So, what's the best thing? Would it be better for me to tweet you, or would it be better just to put it up on the Noob Nation Discord?
I'm sure I'll figure it out. That's all good.
Okay. All right then, mate. I'll try and keep you updated as best I possibly can. And thank you ever so much for coming and chatting with me. Yeah, really appreciate that, Mike. That's really kind of you. Definitely. Cool. Have a lovely weekend away as well. Enjoy.
What was that?
Have a lovely weekend away as well. I hope you enjoy your trip.
Will do. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Cheers.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Adsloni, like, subscribe, go to Patreon. He only has 7 Patreon. It says more. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Adsloni. Really appreciate the shout out there. I do have a Patreon. I don't really like calling it out. To be honest, it makes me feel a little bit kind of like, I don't know, embarrassed a little bit when I talk about it. So I try not to. But yeah, if you do want to support, you know, this side of the News in Space channel, the Patreon does exist. You will find kind of the link in the description and also on the home banner of the channel. Yeah, that's really kind. Thank you. We've got Geeky Gex saying I have a save slots free to start new in next, but want to continue my existing as well. I think it's lovely that we're going to get the option to either continue or start again. To be honest, I'd like to start over again, just to do the whole thing through with my buddy. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping I can convince Sword that would be like a cool thing to do, like right from the start, you know? Where is this new interview with Sean Murray? There's actually a couple of them, but what you want to look for the one that I read, the one that sort of brought me to tears a little bit, that one is actually The Guardian, which is a UK press. It's essentially like a big press, it used to be just a newspaper in the UK, but The Guardian does internet coverage as well. It's kind of like a newspaper that you get online as well as getting in a paper format, but 100% that's where it is, The Guardian. In fact, I can't pull it up, I haven't got the link available anymore, but it will be in my history actually. Give me a second, I'll see if I can pull this up for you. Let me see. History. Okay, that's lovely. Earlier today, yep, that's the one. Eurogamer. Yeah, there it is. Okay, right, let me just grab this up then a second. Okay. Okay, this is a long old link because I haven't been able to shorten it. But it's about as good as I can do right now on the fly while chatting to you guys. So give us a sec here. I'm trying to pull this up. My PC is absolutely terrible. It's actually a reconditioned office PC, so it's not the best quality, so apologies for that. It does take a minute for it to like load pages and all of that kind of craziness. But what I'll do is I will drop the link for that article into the chat here. Here we go. There we go. So there you go. That's the Eurogamer article, the Sean Murray one, but we've also got the Guardian one as well, which is the one I just dropped in the link as well. So I don't know if it's the same one, DBD. It could well be. I don't know if they rehashed it, but I know Eurogamer and the Guardian are two different news entities, so maybe there's more than one out there. Maybe maybe there's two, but that was one where the Guardian interviewed and they go to the office and stuff like that. It's a little bit different. Thank you for the clarification on that DVD. But yeah, that is the one that I read out. That kind of touched my heart a little bit. It did bring me to tears a little bit. I'm not going to lie, I did have a little cry on stream earlier. Sorry about that again, guys. I mean, what was going on? That's absolutely crazy. But yeah, there you go. That's how it made me feel. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to hide it from you guys. It's important to me, and you know, I know it's important to you as well. CP as well. Nice to see you here. Didn't recognise the name, and Gold Star 44. Thank you very much indeed for popping by. And like I say, guys, if you haven't already, go check out Ivy Mike. He's, you know, scroll up a little bit in the chat, click onto his name, show him a bit of love. Absolutely incredible fella. Aside from YouTube and everything, Mike's been an incredible friend to me and Sword. He's given us some amazing information that really has helped us out, and yeah, absolutely incredible guy. So he does deserve the support out there. He's really, really cool. Thanks for dropping that word into the chat over and over again, Sword, you troll. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Sword? Just saying. But that's right, you keep popping in and trolling me, because you know I love you, really. Wicked Storm, Daniel Hipley's here as well. Absolutely love Daniel Hipley. Daniel Hipley, another amazing content creator. Go and check him out. Hi is there. Hi, has there been any leaked gameplay next videos? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to watch them either. I'm happy with the interviews and stuff that's coming out. Genuinely, like, I feel that it would kind of experience it for me a little bit if I was to actually see the stuff that I'm going to get to experience on Tuesday. It's not that far away, and I feel that that's kind of a little bit of the game itself. Like, you know, it is a game about exploration and discovery, and to actually go and to see those things with your own eyes rather than seeing it through someone else's eyes, I think that's going to be like a much more meaningful experience. So, you know, Michael Fellin is here. Top stream semtexuk, thank you ever so much. Very, very kind of you. If you want to see more of it in the future, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Also the old notifications bell. It means that you get to come and hang out with us all in the future, and trust me, all of the folks sat around you in the chat there are absolutely amazing. They're definitely people you want to be hanging out with more. I'm off same mini F mind. I'm off the same mind. That's brilliant. I'm glad. Did you do the project on No Man's Sky yet, or are you still some slots left? No, we are still looking for you know, 8 or so people to take part in the super secret project. I need to actually speak to someone to see if that is still actually happening. Because of everything that's happened today, I don't know if it's still something that's on the cards, but it's something we spoke about yesterday. I promised I'd get as many people together for the project as possible, so that's what I'm trying to do. If you're interested in that and you're already on the Discord, send me a DM on the Discord, and that way I can put you forward for consideration for that, so to speak. What I'll do is I'll DM you back if like we're able to do it, and you know, it's going to go ahead. But yeah, if people could put themselves forward, if they'll be available from 8 PM EST, so that is 1 AM BST here in the UK, and if you have a PlayStation, obviously, and yeah, and Discord as well. It'd be important that you have a PlayStation, you have a way to talk on Discord, and stuff like that. Or maybe it was just a PlayStation is essential, because we could probably do it in party chat on there. But yeah. Sword, you're angling to be the troll semtexuk hugs today. I hug Sword every day, and yes, he is a massive troll. Me and Daniel Hipley are getting together in 10th Galaxy, become space pirates, me and him. Ha! Good effort, Connor. Yeah, Daniel Hipley's a cool guy. That's a really, really cool idea, and I can't wait to see those streams. That'll be really fun. Hidden Dragon says, I'm back, and what the hell did I miss? Damn! Not really anything. Michael Fellin says, been subscribed for a while, dude, you and Cobra. That's really kind. Yeah. Thank you so much for the support, honestly, absolutely everyone out there, really, really do appreciate it. Absolutely incredible turnout for the stream today. I know it's been really rambly and stuff like that. You know, it is kind of a different thing, and I know Sword's not here, but I really, really appreciate you guys all coming by and hanging out. absolutely amazing. Estimated time of arrival on Waking Titan is actually 1 hour and 32 minutes away, so get excited. If they're saving the best for last, and we've already seen the trailer, imagine how exciting the news we're actually going to get a little bit later is going to be. Oh my lord, I am going to literally lose my poop. Next release is mods. We don't feel so good. Disintegrates. No, that's not the case. I will say, like, because a lot of people have been putting stuff out there, like in that kind of vein, Maximiliano, and like, I don't want to, please don't take this as a personal attack, but I consider Ray Rod a friend. He does absolutely phenomenal work, and a lot of the work he's been doing lately has actually been to prepare for Next and being able to utilise all of the stuff that gets implemented in Next, so that he's able to create even more incredible mods than he's already done so far. So get excited about that if you're part of the community that loves like the mods and stuff like that. They're definitely still going to be there. Ray Rod is going to be working his ass off to update those mods as quickly as he possibly can, and you know, show that guy support. He is an absolute legend in the community. He's worked tirelessly. He's put like 12,000 to 13,000 hours into actually creating all of that modern stuff, and ultimately a lot of that stuff has led to what we're seeing in the next update. Like, you know, we didn't see third person perspectives on ships. We've now got that, and it's people like Ray Rod that have actually shown that that's something people would like and people would be interested in. So we need to give credit where it's due. Ray Rod was doing this with very, very limited tools and without the backing of a full team. So much respect to Ray Rod. He's an absolute beast, and all of those that make mods to make the game even more of an immersive and enjoyable experience than it already is. It's a beautiful thing. Hi Mike Tracy, full patch notes. I'm really hoping it will be full patch notes, to be honest with you. That would get me moister than the Mariana Trench. I'm not even joking. It will be incredible. If mods come to P4, I'm going to keep playing without mods, so no offence to modders. I just want to play the game how it is, and that is entirely your choice, and that is the beautiful thing about Hello Games and No Man's Sky. It is all about you having the choice to play it in the way that you want, and I think mods are kind of an important thing. So I absolutely respect your decision to not play with mods, but I also respect those that would like to see them as well. You know, to each their own. Horses for courses, as the old saying goes, and there's a place for it all. Corrupted Dreamers are deceased. Looking forward to seeing what Ray Rod is going to be able to do with all the new assets of Next. Me too, Wicked Thorn. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Chevy Maina Fresh. This is done. What is done, buddy? Give me like a little bit more than that. You're welcome. Love you very much. Thank you for coming along, showing your love. Really appreciate it. Every interaction you put on my YouTube channel is YouTube just thinks I'm even better than I kind of am. So by all means, if you're gonna troll, do it with like some really strong you know, stuff. Make sure you do it in capitals. Comment lows, hit the dislike button, all of that kind of great stuff, because to be honest, YouTube is still going to see that as an interaction on my YouTube videos, and you know, it just makes me look even better than I am. Inadvertently trolling yourself, but that's okay, no problem. I have been grinding No Man's Sky these past days, preparing 3.1 billion now. That's incredible, Connors, and you're going to be able to spend that on loads and loads and loads and loads of shiny new toys in No Man's Sky Next. It's going to be great. I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing. KSP is awesome with mods. Yeah, it would be incredible. It really would. Oh, thank you very much. No, that's very cool. And like I say, like ultimately, we should all be getting excited. Like literally, No Man's Sky is going beyond any other game. It's given us such, you know, the most important thing to remember is not only is this about the game we're playing now, but this is pushing the bar so much further out there into kind of like the realms of like not even being able to see it. And other game developers, you know, without competition, there is no advancement. You know, it's the same with everything in life. If you know, Intel was to stop making awesome stuff, AMD wouldn't be fighting against them and trying to make the next best thing. And it goes back and forth, and ultimately we as the consumers end up with the best products, and that's what Hello Games are doing. They're pushing that bar, and that is something I'm incredibly proud of them doing. And it's super exciting. Oh hell, I'm not even gonna lie, Geeky Geek. I love my trolls so much because ultimately, again, like I say, you've got to hug your haters, man. You've got to hug them. You've got to show them that love because they're usually your most active people. They'll come in, they'll like hit that dislike, they'll put a billion comments, all of that kind of crazy stuff, not knowing that inadvertently they're trolling themselves because they're spending their time doing that. Ultimately, that turns out being a positive thing for you because YouTube sees that as a positive, not a negative, even though they're trying to put it out as a positive. It's just knowing that and actually like kind of being able to realise that that's the case. It's a psychological turnaround. Unfortunately, the trolls just ain't that clever. Not my fault, it's just the way it goes. You know, IQ level of 2 trying to fight someone with an IQ level of like whatever mine is. Never gonna win, sorry. It's just, that's just life, bro. NMS inspired so many games. Honestly, everyone's hyped for the quests and combat. I just want to fly around in the rings of planets taking some sweet ass screenshots with my friends. Do you know what? You're not wrong, Aidan Allen, and what excites me is being able to stand outside of the new freighter on that little walkway, right, and actually get like actual time lapses of space stuff. Haven't been able to do that up to now because you've had to go outside your ship in camera mode and everything's static in camera mode, hence no screen like time lapses and stuff. Imagine how amazing those time lapses are going to be with my poetry and that over the top of him. Oh my God, it's going to be insane. Absolutely love it. Multigrain pasta is here. Love multigrain pasta. Inappropriately, absolutely incredible. Multigrain pasta, if you don't know, was one of the lovely gentlemen that was playing with stuffed teddy bears to make sure that we actually got the ARG Waking Titan stuff to pop out, and it did. He did it well. He did it properly. Absolutely love that dude. So much time for you. Absolutely not even joking. Really do. Thank you for coming and sharing your love with me, bro. If you lived in the same country as me, I'd be hugging you inappropriately all over the place. So consider yourself lucky. Breath, you're running out of breath, talking, ha ha ha, you have no idea, this isn't even me half excited yet, you wait until I go full bore, it's insane. I can picture Sam literally eating trolls for breakfast. You're not even wrong, absolutely love it, they taste lovely, especially with loads of you know, syrup and bacon and pancakes, all of that, get in there, lovely. Trolls for dinner as well, let's do this. I'm so ready for next, they don't even know what's going to hit them. I've got lightsabers of love ready to just slice them down, bro. They have no idea what's coming. Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's go. You've never seen anything like it. It's going to be going amazing. You have no idea. Oh my God, Sam's space time lapses with Sam's poetry, instant win. You're not wrong. They even said poetry in the actual interview with the You're a Gamer guy. So amazing. Don't know anyone else that does No Man's Sky poetry. Felt like that was a personal shout out to me, and I was like, yeah, it's on, baby. It's so on. No idea. So whoop. I tell you, next it's gonna drop, and we're going in. We're going in so hard. We're going in harder than any hardest thing have been in the world of hardness and the depth of hardness. Mariana Trench stars of moistness. It's going to be hard. Going in there, it's gonna be mad. I'm switching on notifications. Never want to miss any of your streams again. That is absolutely lovely. Thank you very much for showing your love. Really appreciate that, bro. That's super, super cool. Jean-Luc Frank, Sem, slicing and dicing with lightsabers of love, bro. Honestly, Kylo Ren approves. What the hell? We're going in, man. We're going in. Just wait until Tuesday, guys. Your heads will explode. I'm so with you, Sword. I'm gonna be just like wrapping my head. It's just going to be wrapped in like tape and stuff just to make sure everything stays in. It's going to be incredible. Have you ever got so excited you passed out? I love the enthusiasm. Not yet. I'm trying though. I'm trying my best. Honestly, you have no idea. I am so going in. And like, I will definitely be trying the hardest I possibly can to get to that point of passing out through excitement. It hasn't happened quite yet, but I've been close a couple of times, I'd imagine. Haven't had that much sugar today. Actually doing it with beer, so you know, maybe. Burley D, MC Grinder of NMS. Don't know about that, but yeah, is MC Grinder, is that the guy from the funny show that did the thing with the other guy and it was quite funny and they were like taking a mick and everyone thought they were being really serious, but it was kind of like the song where, what was it, Man's Not Hot, where it was actually, no one actually over in the States realised that was actually a pun and it was actually, you know, the guy that does that isn't actually doing that, but he was incredibly funny and everyone was like, this is a badass tune, and it was a badass tune at the same time, but really it was just a comedic thing, and we all knew that, being from the UK. Those guys didn't. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely love that stuff. By the way, Man's Not Hot, such a tune. Love that. Biff Cake 202. Is that from Biff Cake? Isn't that from Back to the Future? I don't know what it is. It was Biff, wasn't it? Biff was one of the characters. Absolutely incredible. Love the name, by the way. Like cakes as well, so win-win. 202 is better than 101, so absolutely amazing. Harder than the hardness of all hard things combined. Absolutely. He mainlines Red Bull. Oh, you have no idea. Drips running into the legs right now. Hi, Sem. Hi, Sem. How are you? Can't wait for next. You are not the only one. MT Colt, Forge and Gaming. I am so hyped. You probably can't tell. But yeah, I am quite excited about it. I'm going to sue Sean Murray for giving me a permanent ear-to-ear grin. No, dentists everywhere, watch out, because they're going to have to be extracting flies and stuff from people's teeth where they're just not able to stop themselves. The energy this YouTuber has got my favourite YouTube. All we need to know is that Stephen Hawkins 2.0, then whoop! I don't know about the Stephen Hawkins 2.0. That's your gimmick, Connor. Absolutely love it, though. Will be spending times in your streams. Really enjoy them. Go check Connor out. He's a really cool guy. Samuel Smith. I hope it will really look like the trailer. It absolutely does look like the trailer. I can confirm that 1,000,000,000%. It actually looks probably a little bit better than the trailer. Can't tell you why. Super secret Twitter group things. But yeah, just get hype, bro. Get super hype. It's incredible. Chevy Mania Fresh, wrapped in bacon head, wrapped in bacon. I love bacon and pancakes and maple syrup all at the same time. Incredible breakfast. Americans can do that absolutely right. Wish I went over there one day. It'd be incredible. LOL tinfoil. Yeah, I wear it. All of my clothes are made from tinfoil. I live in a tinfoil house and on top of a tinfoil building. The whole thing. My whole world is tinfoil. But at the end of the day, was right on some of them things when I told you, bro. Wicked Thorn. Okay, what's the number one thing for the emergency in the UK? I think we're going to need it. No, not at all. We're good. Old days, it was vinegars and brown paper. These days, it's tinfoil and duct tape. You're not wrong. That's funny though. Shows how hyped you are. You're hyped up despite the beer. You're absolutely right, man. I'm loving the alien head. I really need those. I should have that as like an official thing or something. Love that alien head emoji. I wish I knew that. Chevy Mania Fresh, thank you for popping those in there. That's absolutely cool, dude. Everybody thinks you sound like Sean Murray. No, definitely Ricky Gervais. There is that, Doxy. There is that. Some people think Ricky Gervais. Don't know about that, to be honest. Biff Tanner was the guy. Thank you, Sword. I knew it was a Biff, but I didn't know that. I couldn't remember the last name. Poor old dude, though, fighting Parkinson's, main character in Back to the Future. That's really sad. Like, on a really serious note, that's super sad, and I really hope that he manages to fight that fight and he's successful, and there's some drugs that come out that actually can really help with that, because that dude, so cool. Just saying. Sam's blood type equals Red Bull. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're so hyped. Always hyped, bro. Always hyped. Stock in next. Not a problem at all, Rick. Yeah, if you're going to get this, Red Bull all the way. It's absolutely brilliant. In recent news today, the oxygen saturation in the Welsh atmosphere dropped when the YouTuber sucked all of the air out of the countryside in his awesome hype. I really like that, John. Oh, that's really cool. I love the gimmick. Wouldn't have thought about it if you guys didn't say, haha, love it. It is so cool, honestly. I went into Connor's stream the other day. He's got the text-to-speech thing activated on his PlayStation. So when you type, instead of him having to see it on the screen, because usually there's like a bar down this side of the screen here, and it sort of says your things, and it's got like a little picture of your head. I don't quite like it. It doesn't really look that pretty. But Connor knows that, so he has the text-to-speech, which means that whenever you type speech in the text chat, it actually comes out his phone. But he's got that on the slow mode, because you can actually set it. There's 3 different modes. Didn't get to tell you that in the thing. But yeah, you can actually change that. There's 3 different modes. You can turn that up so it doesn't sound quite as Stephen Hawking, but I actually like it just the way it is. So forget I actually said that. Love it. It's amazing. And I actually typed in the chat, hello, my name is Stephen Hawkins and I love No Man's Sky, and the dude said it, and I was literally rolling around on the floor, tears of laughter. It was so good. Definitely want to go and check Connor out. He's a really funny guy. All breakfast everywhere, love it. Oh, breakfast is my favourite meal of the day. What's your dream planet, semtexuk? That's a really good question, actually, Sandhiran. My dream planet is probably one like similar a little bit to this, to be honest. I really like the lush kind of planets where you've got like crazy trees and fauna and beautiful stuff and like big dinosaurs. I've actually got one of those big dinosaurs. I don't know where it is. It's like a massive T-Rex, but he's placid. He like walks around. They even fall asleep when they're stood up. It's really cool. Where are you, dude? Come to me. Right, hang on. Let's pull the camera up a second. That's the one. And we'll go up in the air like this a little bit and we'll have a look around. I think it's actually, we're probably not close enough to get them to generate, so we might have to go for a little wander here. I'm going to see if I can find one of these dinosaurs as we walk around here, but they're my favourite dinosaurs. I also like the lush planets before the last update, because the lush planets had like really thick trees, foresty type trees, and I'm thinking with the new updates we could potentially see proper forest planets where we can roam around in like never-ending forests, and to me that would be the best planet I could ever go on to, and ocean planets as well, because all you guys know how much I absolutely love the underwater stuff, and now that I can build an underwater base, like my plan is to find the biggest school of underwater fish and build my base so that my windows look out upon that, because that to me would be just, there's one, that's the dinosaur I was talking about. Look, he's like a hugely scary looking T-Rex, but he's actually really, really friendly and placid, and you can feed him. I'm not even joking. Like, usually dinosaurs of this size you usually can't feed, they don't do anything, but this one you can feed him and he's pretty cool, and then he goes to sleep instead of looking for stuff for you. Don't know why you're stuck in a rock there, buddy. Do you need me to help you out? No? Okay. Right, okay, let's he's been fed. Look how big he is. That's cool, and look at his little crazy face. He's awesome. Love him. Can't wait to see what, like, the new... I mean, if they're going to look better than they do now, I mean, they already look super cool, in my opinion. But if they look better, that's going to be so cool. Can you please leave me alone, giraffe-type creature? I'll tell you what, boom. Just lie down. Lie down. Sleepy rays. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. You need to go to sleep. No, that's right. No, you're not going to sleep. Guess you are going to sleep. Come on. There you go. Sleep time. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. And there's that. All breakfast everywhere. Boom. Oh, my chat just literally jumped so hard down. I apologise for that. If I miss any of the comments, I apologise. Dude, you're welcome. I love your channel. It's so... pancakes, bacon and maple syrup. I love that. That's really cool. I like the stack of pancakes. I wish I actually had a stack of pancakes. I'm actually hungry. I'm giving poor semtex a chance to catch up on the comments. No problem. Oh god, I'm dying of laughter. That's brilliant. I'm loving that, Connor. That's cool. I'm glad you're having fun, man. Honestly, I really do. Neil Holiday, don't recognise the name. Chris Packham levels enthusiasm more than Chris Packham. Packham has nothing. No, like you. No. Sorry, no. Much more excited than that. Just incredibly. This is actually Semtex being calm. Just wait till next drops. Between Sword and Semtex, they'll be powering a small country through the hype. You're not actually wrong. No, Wicked. I tell you, if they could actually take my excitement levels and turn that into electricity, I reckon I could probably power all the electricity stuff in my entire building, in my floor thing. They haven't done it yet. I wish they could invent that kind of kinetic battery just for my voice box. Seriously, I'd never have to pay for petrol again. It'd be amazing. Are you on PS4, says Samuel Smith? I absolutely am, yeah. Anyone know how to operate the log file from Satcom? No idea, Condition Red. To be completely honest, PG, Peaceful Gamer, and that is the person that supplies me with most of my knowledge. If it's not that, then it's usually DBD, who's my mod. DBD is an absolute legend, by the way. Love her so much. Inappropriate squeezing. And she does live in the same country, so I've got to be careful about saying things like that, because probably a little bit scared right now. But there you go. He is. Yes, he is. Okay, I don't know what that was in response to, but I'm going to agree with you. I love winter planets. I love the winter planets as well, Adcoloni. I'm not going to lie, actually. It's actually really nice. I think they're probably one of the most finished biomes to date at the moment in game as is. I think the desert biomes and the frost biomes are the two most finished and ones that were most like kind of most next-like, so to speak. I feel they're like a little bit forward. Willie Shufflebottom, that is an incredible name. That really is awesome. Loving that one. I hope we get some of those stylish Gek hats for our player. Apparently we can actually play as Geks. I didn't know it was confirmed. As far as I was aware, it could have been NPCs, but no, apparently it's been confirmed. We can play as all of the races. You can go up to a little console, even if you've created your character, and choose a different character. Amazing. So excited about that. Wicked Thorn has who's this? Okay, that's awesome. So people sending me messages and stuff. Wicked Thorn, haha, so true though. My dream planets are the winter planets. Yeah, I'm with you, Dark Ari. I really do like some of those winter planets. I think they're incredibly well finished, and I love the sort of snow effects and stuff. I think that's really nice, especially with the storms. Really does look super cool. Samuel Smith, can't wait. Time seems never have been so long. I know what you mean. Like a minute literally feels like it's taken an hour at the moment, huh? I'm absolutely down there with you. Empty Cole Fortune Gaming. I'm gonna have to just call you Empty Cole because you know, not only does it sound cooler, but it's a really long name to read out. So hopefully that's cool. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Building underwater. I am incredibly excited about building underwater. You absolutely have no idea how hyped I am about the whole building underwater thing. The very first thing I saw when Sword said you can build underwater was, you know where I'm building my base, and Sword knew that I was so happy. I was literally in tears when I saw that trailer. I shit you not. I was on Cobra's stream. He's like talking to me and stuff, and he was like, "Everyone be quiet," and I had to mute my mic because I was sobbing like a very small child. Couldn't help it. Absolutely blew my mind, and I'm not scared to admit that to you either. I literally did. It hit me so hard, that trailer. It really did. Chevy Main and Fresh, just sub, mate. Thank you ever so much for showing your support. Really do appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the notification bells if you do that, because you actually can get the notification thing going, which means whenever we go live, me and Sword go live pretty much every day, to be honest. It's usually at ridiculous times. This is like quite an unusual time for me to be streaming. We usually stream from 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, till like 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, because Sword is actually American. He lives in North Carolina, which means that when he finishes work, it's about midnight for me, so we always do our stream then. So it's a little unusual for me to be streaming at this time of day. Glad I did, though. Super dope with the amount of people that's come in. Can't actually believe it. I'm thinking might have to do this more in the future, because this is super cool. Loads of people that I haven't been able to hang out with before, and you're all lovely people, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate the support. Absolutely, thank you, man. I really do. You fed his butt. I certainly did. Look at him, he's sleeping. I told you. See what I mean? He like just goes to sleep, stood up. Who does that? Crazy dinosaur. He's nice though. He's a nice dinosaur. He's, you know, placid and stuff. He like wanders around. I wish I could have him as a pet so he could just follow me around planets, and then like he could just look scary. No one would have to know that he's like completely placid and doesn't actually do anything to hurt anyone. And I call him Bob, and he could like just follow me everywhere. Bob's got a lovely voice as well. He's like, don't know why. But yeah, it's really cool. Wondering what Bob's going to sound like in next though. He's not going to sound the same as he did, so that's going to be interesting. We can order an oxygen mask and IV drip for Tuesday, Sam. Don't need to. I can live off the hype. Honestly, I won't even need food. Is that guy Big Brain Brian Farr? Yes, that's right, Nolan. Yeah, it is Brian Farr. You're right. Look at his name. It's right there. See it on the screen. It's Brian Farr, Animal. Discovered by semtexuk on that date. That is Brian Farr. Nolan actually named him because Nolan built a base for us for the Noobs in Space thing, and we went there and raced a race, and it was actually really fun. I would like to go back and do that again. I'm hoping the rest of the race is actually uploaded so we can do the whole race rather than just a little section of the race, and that would be amazing. But yeah, this time next week the chat is going to need a slow mode. Well, that'll be interesting. I would imagine a lot of the people that are actually watching right now will be playing next, so it'll be interesting to see what the numbers are like. Kind of a little bit nervous about that, not going to lie. Don't know how it's going to go. Might be a big shot, might only have 2 people viewing, but you know what, don't care, I'd love it anyway, and people can come back and watch it, or watch it and listen while they're actually playing, so hopefully that'll be the case. We will have to see. Loving the support though, thank you ever so much for all of it. St. Hiron says mine would be an all blue planet, water and all. Yeah, it would be beautiful. I'd love to see like a proper ocean world where you like the islands were like very far apart, and like that would be incredible. That really would be, because then you could live out the whole you know, the water world kind of experience. That was an amazing film. Love it still to this day. I know a lot of people hate it, but I really love Waterworld. I thought it was a cracking film. Connor says, gonna call my fleet Battlestar Galactica and just go crazy and start a huge dogfight with Crazy and go crazy. Absolutely, can't wait to do crazy stuff like that. It's going to be so exciting, it really is. Noki VG says, Viva España. That's amazing. Don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, but understand that you're saying, I love Spain. That's incredible. Be patriotic. That's really nice. Anzalone, we shall see over time. I'm happy for everything. Absolutely, me too. Feel free to visit, but bring your nomad. Incredible. Grinding for 3 months to get special pants. Absolutely, I want pink ones. I'm grinding for 6 to get my friend a matching set. Absolutely. Hashtag Sem eats hype, not food. That's so true. Wait, are they revamping Creature Generation? Yes, they are, Willie Shufflebottom. They are, absolutely. I've got to use. I love it whenever you write a comment because it gives me an opportunity to say your name, which I absolutely love. It's incredible. They are revamping the Creature Generation. Not only that, they're actually revamping the noise and the AI of the creatures so that they'll be more believable than they currently are, which will be amazing. Cannot wait for that. Gonna be absolutely incredible, honestly. We can dual screen. Yes, we can. So excited. I'll be playing and watching. That's brilliant, Mick DC. Knew I could count on you, buddy. Knew I can count on most of all the people here, actually, because they're all amazings. Really, says Dark Tyrant. Yes, really. Willie, I think that has been confirmed. It has been confirmed. Yes, you're absolutely right. It is in the thing. Piggy Sandwich 21 says, hey, mate. Hey, Piggy Sandwich. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you here. Here, going to be cities named after the realms of gods. That's absolutely true, yeah. And I'm really, really hoping that we've actually got a guild or a federation system, because if that happens, Noob Nation is going Federation, and like we'll definitely be starting all that. People can come and join us in the Noob Nation or Noobs in Space, whatever we call it. So you get either the double N tag or you get the NIS tag, one of the two. That way you can identify as being one of us. You can go and plant flags with the Noobs in Space thing on it, and that'd be amazing. It'd be lovely to have all of you guys come and help us build. Essentially, what I'm hoping to build is like a Mos Eisley, effectively. The town that Luke and Obi-Wan Kenobi go to. This like a little bit shady and stuff. That's going to be it, because like I want all the cool people to be able to come, regardless of whether they're the really good guys or the really bad guys, because I really, really super get on with Cobra, and he's like a super, super good guy, but I also get on with General Lokar, because I think he's a cool dude, and he can come as well. Everyone will be welcome, as long as you leave the weapons at the door and there's no fights. I'm going to be there, I'm going to have bouncers, so anyone starts any problems, boom, they're going to get sorted out. But yeah, everyone will be welcome, it's going to be absolutely sorted, going to be loving it. All the stuff we can get up to in next, now with friends, I'm going to definitely troll people and send them miles away in a frigate and trap them with caves. Ha ha ha. I'm going to wind them up. Absolutely amazing. Loving that. MZK is in the house, peeps. Let's get a hashtag for MZK, because he is an absolute beast. Love that, man. Cannot wait to hear the trollage, by the way. I've heard that you are the man doing the roast. Cannot wait. So excited about that. Beautiful. And also, you still haven't answered my comment on your video where I asked what it was you used to get your hair looking as splendid as it does. I really need to know. Like, I'm not even joking, dude. That is amazing. You have the pimpest dude going, and I need to know, what is the secret? Show me your ways. Teach me the ways, Jedi Master, please. I'll be here every stream if I can, bro. Everyone gets pancakes and maple syrup and bacon for next. Yes, Chevy, thank you. We've already got cookies. I'll be handing them out. You know that. I'll be in the stream, definitely. Love that. I have no idea what that says, King Daddy, you knew, but love it. You speak a bit of Spanish, so thank you ever so much. Yeah, if you can, yeah. VO5. Oh my God. Oh, why have I never not tried that? Do you know what I use? I use, it's like the yellow tube, the got to be or something like that. It's like a glue almost. It's kind of like really thick PVA, but it does mean that I can do this, and like literally my hair doesn't move. It goes back to where it is. By the way, how are you feeling about the do? I'm like super short. I'm feeling it's looking a bit sexy at the moment. Don't know. Give me a feedback. I love it. Salty Queen, hello. I am so hyped for this update. You have no idea how much in agreement I am with you with the hypeness. It is unreal. Absolutely excited. Don't know if I can get more hype, to be honest with you. It's insane. Loving it. Mick DC, long Sam, good luck saying that guy's name. 2 comments above me. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to give it a go though. Micropachycephalophilus lasorosophic cleistoselectomy. That's as close as I'm ever going to get, but we're going to call you Micro P from here going forward, okay? I tried. Hello, fine sir, to yourself as well. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to see you. But yeah, that is an insane name. That's absolutely impressive, I'm telling you. Nice trim, mate. Willy bit. Thank you ever so much. Thank you, good sir. And coming from you, one as delectably delicious as oneself, I will take that as a huge compliment, because you have an absolutely beautiful smile. Just saying, it is incredible. If you don't know who MZK is, by the way, or MZK as some people would call him, like the American guys, I'm going to call him MZK, because MZK is absolutely beast. I love all of his content so much you have no idea. Please go and check him out if you haven't already. Subscribe, like, do all of the great stuff. MZK is an absolute beast. Respect him so much. And just an all-in-all lovely guy. Plays some Fortnite with us now and again. So fun to have when that happens. So yeah, please go and check him out if you haven't already. Pink Pangs, Pretty Clouds and Cuter Animals. Life is good, you're not wrong. Yeah, Micro P, that's as good as it's going to get from here on in, bro. Sorry that I can't be more try, but yeah, when you speak this fast naturally and stuff, and you're trying to say that name, it doesn't work, and all kinds of weirdness will come out. Could get banned from YouTube. No one would want that, especially me. That's the thing. His name is Dinosaur from Jurassic Park. From Jurassic Worked? I'm guessing that's Park that you meant to write there. Not sure. We've got Maddie Husseini. Ayer Thick. I don't know what that means, but welcome. You're welcome in. Come on in for a cuddle. Love it. Sounds like a dinosaur and surgical procedure mixed together. That's right. Yeah, it is. It's pronounced Micropax cephalosaurus colosicectomy. I'm glad you put me right. We're still going to go with Micro P though. Okay. That's going to be my pet name for you here going forward. I love it. Micro. Yeah, Micro P. I like it. Connors UK World. Sorry. No problem, mate. Chevy's hitting us up with the snacks again. Love that. Thank you so much, man. Guys and girls, this has been an absolutely incredible session. We've talked about Sean Murray. We have talked about incredible stuff coming to No Man's Sky. We've talked about all of the exciting things that we're likely to see next week on Tuesday. We've had MZK, we've had so many cool people, we've had Sword, we've had PG, we've had Just Jared, we've had so many of the cool peeps coming in, but that doesn't mean that you're any less cool peeps. I'm just saying we kind of do get supported by some cool peeps, and it's lovely that they've come and turned up and showed their support. Really do love that. Absolutely incredible. So blown away. Hit a new personal goal. At one point we were like literally 68 people consecutively watching at the same time. What's going on? The world's going insane. I tell you, No Man's Sky blowing the lid off of absolutely everything out there. It's insanity. I'm loving it right now. I'm going to continue getting absolutely off my box with excitement, and this is going to continue into the future. We're going to be having some incredible fun with Next. Watch this space. We've got stuff coming that you will not believe. It's going to only get better from here. We're going to be loving absolutely everything about Next. We only know a little tiny bit about Next at the moment. Remember, we're only seeing the tip of that lovely little iceberg. Salty Queen comes in with a good one. I just need to reply to that one quickly, guys. Salty Queen says, do you know what time the update will be at? I'm at work on the day it releases. As far as I'm aware, in the UK, on the Xbox, it's actually timed, and it's saying that it's coming out at 2 p.m, so that's 2 p.m. BST on Xbox. I would assume, that being the case, that it's also going to launch on the servers for PC and PlayStation at 2 p.m. on Tuesday the 24th here in the UK. Not quite sure what that translates to over in the States, but we're 5 hours ahead of EST time, so that would in fact be, let me think, 2 minus 3 would be 9 o'clock in the morning for you guys over in America if you're on EST. If you're not in the EST time zone, you're going to have to work it out for yourself. I'm not the talking clock, but that's what's going to happen. this has been incredible. Loving you guys. Thank you ever so much for all the likes. We have one more like to hit 80 likes. Oh my god, this is record-breaking stream situation right here. Cannot believe this. We've got over 1,500 comments. That's like over 500 comments an hour. I don't know how we can break, like, how to divide that by 60, but that's maths and calculators and things. I haven't got a sword with me. He's my talking calculator. Can't do that. But at the same time, so proud of absolutely everyone of coming and showing their love, all of that kind of stuff. Absolutely incredible. 9 a.m. EST, 9 a.m. EST is when it is. Not a problem at all, Salty Queen. If you like information like this, by all means hit the like and subscribe button. I will try and give you as much information as I possibly can. And yeah, it's lovely to have you here and to hang out with all the lovely people. If I'm going to have to say it again, if you're not aware of the Noob Nation Nexus Discord, we do have one. You will find the information in the description below. You'll also find that on the head of the banner. So many cool people. There's over 80 of us now. The Noob Nation is getting stronger every single day. They're all incredible people. MZK's part of it. I'm part of it. Sword's part of it. So many cool people. Even Cobra comes and hangs out sometimes. We've got some lovely people there, and all of the amazing people that don't make content make it what it is. They put up screenshots, they put up music and share your music thing. They share portal codes and bases and stuff so people can go and get rich. And this is what we're going to use going forward from this point as well in the future. So don't be afraid to be part of that. It's absolutely free. I won't charge you a penny. It's a community service provided to you from Noobs in Space. This is what we do. Daily content. Might not always be No Man's Sky, maybe, you know, might be other stuff thrown in there, but usually daily content. Every now and again, got to take a day off. You've got to spend a little bit of time with my wife. She deserves some of my attention sometimes, and, you know, you've got to do some things that you can't stream on YouTube because they frown on it. But, with all that being said, mostly in one breath, I am semtexuk. I don't have Sword with me, even though he is here in the chat. He is a lovely guy. Go and support him if you can, peeps. But yeah, we are both Noobs in Space. We are the official Noobs in Space. Let's have it right with our imposters on the old mixer now. I tell you what, I see that's such a flattering thing that someone is like copying our stuff. But yeah, honestly, you have no idea. It's such a good time to hang out with you guys and to do this stream. Really, really have had a lot of fun today. I hope you've gleaned little bits of information, stuff to get excited about. I hope that that's inspiring you. But again, I've been Semtex. I don't have Sword with me. I am a noob in space, but we're usually noobs in space. We will both be back again, probably later on, with a bit more No Man's Sky, and we will see you next time out there in this beautiful, lovely void. Thank you. See you later, guys. Cheers.